record. I need to actually do my editing, so because I have been really bad about doing my editing lately to make sure that I actually get this information posted back up on YouTube because Twitch takes my videos down every week or so. So I know that's the way it is. So I need to really get on board with going. Oh hey guys, I'm gonna post these on YouTube, but I'm not really good about that. Okay.
So you're saying you haven't edited it yet?
Yeah, haven't done any of the editing yet, which means if that one video is still up, they could still catch your extremely terrible comment, Hat Dan. Which I don't even think it was that terrible, but we were all aghast.
I thought you were not recording until after I said that comment.
No, I think I was. I think. Oh, that's. I think I hadn't started streaming, but I had started recording, but I hadn't started streaming because I hit the start record button and then I hit the start streaming button, and that has a different layover. But it means on my end I need to edit it. It's like a haul. But you might be right. I may be remembering it incorrectly. Okay, so let's just make sure who's all here. Do I have Mindy and Cindy?
Yeah.
Do I have Alton?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Hector?
You might not be paying attention.
I'm unconscious.
Good boy. Ty?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Alton's the only one that is maybe not paying attention.
What up?
Alright, good, you're here. Alright, so who would like to do the recap for last week? Because of my experience with him being unconscious, I'm not going to make Blackie do the recap.
Oh, but I want to do the recap.
I see only darkness.
Easy.
I'm unconscious, my old friend! I don't know why I got knocked out. The visions of
Pretty sure Cindy and Mindy did something, and that's why he got knocked out.
Probably, that's what I figured.
Alright, so who wants to do it? I think Kronos did it last week, so
Does that mean that it is Allie's turn or Dan's turn?
it might be one of those two, I think.
Okay. Alright. Last week on HSD.
No, with more energy.
Upon finding that our faithful sidekick Hector, the one and only faithful bat in the party, was once again unconscious for some fucking reason.
Hey, this is the first time.
Hey, who's telling this story? Shh.
Poor Hector didn't get through the airlock door in time, so we had to bravely abandon him and go off on our own way. Because we didn't have either of our other companions, who I believe were busy mingling with the crew and in general socializing and settling into their new life as pirates. We went exploring, and we found more of us. A grand colony of clones who were nothing like us because they had stupid personalities based on someone that was far too cheerful and chipper. But that's okay, because, while we were doing that, the main party were trying to get crew members killed in horrible crew murdering plans that also happened to endanger us because we were in the air fence where they were doing this plan of upping the oxygen to the deadly levels and then planning to set it on fire. Which was not nice. And that got us discovered because obviously we panicked in the fence and there may have been an exo nymph of some variety. And we had to scarp her out of there. And then that got us caught by the crew, who took us back to our air quote quarters where we met all of these different things. And then we got to see our supposed father dearest, who was this really scrawny pirate who does not give good hugs but has a lot of money. So you've really got to weigh that up. Which, guys, if you're going to be employed by anybody, it's good money, man. But that's about it, actually.
I will point out one thing. You were discovered before we found you.
No, pretty sure you guys are the reason.
You guys revealed yourselves.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I don't remember them doing that.
Anywho, Miss Shiny Lady, that's what happened.
Okay.
As this is clearly...
What's it like to be a unicorn anyway?
Yeah, right. This is Mindy's,
And that's what happened, this
regulation.
shiny lady. Didn't you guys meet 2 unicorns?
We did. We
one
met
of them
one
wasn't shiny,
called.
though.
We met one called Pearl, and the other one whose name is just frankly irrelevant.
That's a really stupid name. Frankly,
Not Abigail 1 and not Abigail 2.
Alright, so you're saying irrelevant the unicorn, who led you to meet the relevant unicorn.
frankly, irrelevant.
Or how the glorious ultra rare.
All
Some
hell
makes you
the
shine.
All makes you shine. Yeah, you guys are going to be really happy when you meet the ultra rare from your set. Okay, so
It's
things.
going to be a shame. There are only so few of those, and there's going to be one less as soon as we meet it.
Take her skin, take her power.
It's fine. It's just when they find out she's bulletproof.
Wow.
Oh, I already know what a
Doesn't mean
bulletproof
knife-proof.
does.
All right,
There's no
already
knife.
know
They don't use knives.
We are gonna start
Does.
with Hector. Hector,
I'm unconscious.
you wake up.
Oh shit, I don't know what to do.
There's a bright
Let's
light in
go
your
out.
eyes.
Side.
Huh?
Well, I was just told I didn't make it through the airlock, so am I still outside then?
No.
In space?
You're disoriented right now. Pay attention.
And in a.
You are in character. You can say, "Am I outside?" That would be fitting for what's going on right now to you. Okay. All right. So you go. Am I outside? There's a bright light that is just piercing your pupils. It is so bright. It makes it really hard for you to see anything. Okay. Close your eyes. And it's peaceful and dark again. Your ears are capable of picking up vibrations, and you can vaguely tell that you are in some sort of room on a table. There are figures near you. You can hear them moving. I think he's awake. Yeah, he's awake.
Remember that one episode of TNG where they played out the alien autopsy in the holodeck?
Oh, the Solonate, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all topsied.
Yep. So all topsied. Wow. Okay. One of them goes. So why was he messing with the boxes? I don't know. So should we just knock him out again? Maybe.
What happened to his leg? Why doesn't he have a leg?
Shh. What's wrong with
Somehow,
his ears?
Cindy has found a way in.
After a moment, you hear a familiar voice go, hey, mister? Mister?
Oh shit,
You
Cindy did find a way in.
When you say familiar,
It sounds like Cindy.
It's terrifying and run away quickly.
Mr. Batster? Are you awake?
I'm going to. You know why not? We're gonna start talking in Cindy's voice.
Okay.
And no.
Do it.
There's some sudden hushed whispering going on, and then there's, are you the shiny?
I think India's trying to kill me
He's a
in many
little
ways.
underwhelmed.
What a letdown!
Hector's not shiny.
They don't know what the shiny's supposed to look like. No, but
That's just a term for the ultra
It's
rare.
in the word.
It doesn't have to be actually shiny. It's the
Yeah,
ultra rare.
it's the ultra rare.
That's flagrant false advertising.
Are you the
No, no,
ultra rare? No, he's not the ultra rare. He's just doing something with his voice. Now, you kids get out of here. But I hurt my knee. I don't want to see what happens to the bat.
Oh God, there's more of them.
And there's pressure on your shoulder. You can kind of feel like almost the breath of somebody as they're coming in close to talk to you. And you're going, I'm going to be removing the restraints in a moment. Are you going to be causing a problem?
No. I may still be talking.
There is a voice that sounds just like Cindy, who comes from across the room and goes, "That's totally what somebody would say if they were going to totally resist."
Trap.
Trap!
My God. How many of them are there?
Yes.
Yes. I'm assuming you still have your eyes closed, but you can open them whenever. But you can feel movement. Somebody is clearly unclasping something metal from around your arms and legs.
Okay.
And they're going,
actually, questions for you since there has been a slight change. Since I'm out of combat, I still get to use it for vision, don't I?
Yeah.
that's why I was describing the room for you.
So I'm just making sure I was doing this. So I'm just start whistling. So I can make sure I can see everything.
There's about 5 people in the room. It seems to be some sort of med bay from the layout you're seeing. A bunch of beds.
When you're saying
tables.
5 people, how many of these people are
3 or
children?
3 seem to be child size. 2 seem to be adults.
So 2 and 3.5. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. There is 2 exits into this thing, and one seems to go from what your weird echolocation vision gives. It is probably a windowed room, from the way it's kind of reflecting. Probably, I don't know.
I don't trust people.
You can open your eyes. It's okay. Here, I'll turn the light down.
I'm gonna wait because until the light actually gets turned down.
You can actually hear like a tapping or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes.
Okay. As you suspected, there are three young girls that look very iconically similar to Cindy and Mindy. And there are 2 adult vectors in the room.
Do they look mysteriously like Cindy and Mindy too, just older?
No, but one of them is a very white fur kind of Hemi with a long single horn coming out of her head. She looks like somebody spent a lot of money for that body upgrade. She's got
a couple different ways.
She looks like she has the perfect pulse body. Like it's all in the right places.
What sport you're referring to?
It's the sport of living and looking good.
It's a sport of don't make her angry or you'll be impaled.
Yeah. But she seems to be, she's got her hands on the shoulders of one of the little girls who has some sort of gauze and like one of those facial pads on her face, like somebody who's been in an accident and they're covering up the disfigurement. She's got her hands on that girl's shoulder, and the other 2 are kind of on either side of her.
Does it look like she actually needs that, or does this look like I want an eye patch?
No, it looks like she actually needs that. You can tell from how when gauze has been on something that's like an open wound, it kind of gets that from the the release.
Brownie pussy look.
Yeah, that yuck on the other side of it. It's got a little bit of that starting to show.
AMD is forcing a restart on me. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Wait.
AMD is forcing a restart on me.
No, I got that. I'm in character. It's an in-character comment, not.
All right, what was the in-character comment?
First off, does it look like there's this matching hair colors, everything? Like this is...
No, you look at the face. The face structure is definitely there. But there's little things that are wrong. The horns aren't quite right. There's slightly different coloring. The hair is slightly different in how it's laid out. You've been around them. At first, if you didn't know them, you wouldn't notice the difference, probably.
With the amount of time I've spent
and trapped in a building or
and running around,
you can tell the difference that these are not them. Yeah. It's the same difference between Cindy and Mindy as between them and these ones.
So what happened to this child?
The doctor who, let's say, what kind of a vector do we want this one to be? We'll say it's an equine. There's an equine horse doctor. Get it's funny. Alright, horse doctor is the equine is going to look over at the child and go, don't worry about the sisters, they'll be fine. They had a bit of an accident when the ship crashed. I'll be seeing to them in a minute, but can you tell me who you are?
Maybe.
What was the last thing you remember?
Screaming children.
He chuckles. I hear that all the time in my waking dreams.
And
he slowly looks over at the kids and then looks back. But you seem to recognize them. Have you seen them before? Are you are you from the ship, or were you on the planet? Are you a terraformer?
What planet are we on currently?
We aren't currently on a planet. We're in orbit around Callisto. It's a moon that's being terraformed. If you call it a moon.
We were kind of on Callisto.
Yeah, but were you
We're
there?
Supposed to be.
You were supposed to be?
No, we weren't supposed to be. Our shippers crashed.
Oh, that sounds terrible. What do you remember about that?
I certainly don't know a thing about that.
Screaming children.
Screaming children. Is there anybody else with you? I mean, do we need to send some rescue people down?
Now, did the pirates we dealt with have any markings on? Because I was able to see
You have
some
been
of
able
them.
to recognize them. Would you like to do a roll?
Yes, I would.
Okay, let's do
Would
a
this be
roll.
perception?
This would be a perception, yes.
Okay, I have to actually find out where my search.
They totally wouldn't have a sweet country doctor try and gouge you up for information. They ram. No, sorry.
This might be a simple happy chicken.
That didn't work.
Your eyes are still. Everything's still.
No, that was a roll to D1.
Well, you rolled a D1. Wow, but you naturally got that one. That's
I
nice.
need to get the keyboard. I need to get the new keyboard.
Yeah, you. Wow.
That is max value.
Still. Wow.
Do great, but one of them is a 9.
You have succeeded in the past on this because you have been very keenly been asking me about this every time you see the pirates, and you always succeed much better than this. So you'll get it this time because you've succeeded way better multiple times before. So yeah, this person, it does look like he's wearing a insignia on their uniform that you've seen on the pirate stuff. But
yes, there were. We did find some survivors at a state. Wait, no, I don't want to say that. Never mind. Scratch that. Didn't say that. We're trying to keep that on planet, so we don't want that to happen. No, I don't think there's anyone else.
And how did you get up in space by yourself then? If the ship crashed,
I jumped.
I flapped my wings really
He just
hard.
holds his arms out. I'm Batman.
literally, Batman.
There were others at some point up here, and I don't know what happened. I remember screaming children.
Okay. All right. Now this might be a little traumatic for you, but have you seen anything that looks like this?
Just pulls out a severed head.
Yes, I shot the tongue off of one, something like that.
You did not.
It's my
Interesting. So you have experience fighting these things. Were they plentiful on the surface? Yes.
We'll say it's plentiful. I'm pretty sure over a dozen counts.
Yes, over a dozen counts. Good. Did they touch you in any way?
No.
I mean, were you bitten, cut?
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
All right. So you only saw one at a distance?
Within pistol distance, so it's not that far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, I'm afraid that you seem to be okay now. We're going to have to keep an eye on that concussion. Unfortunately, my medical lab is not really prepared to deal with those sorts of injuries. You lost a limb. I could probably do something about it.
I'm going to look down at the children and go, is it because they've used everything already?
Oh, no. These sweet, wonderful little children, they'd never cause me any problems. I enjoy having them on the ship. It's such a pleasure. But no. Yeah.
Some type of roll to figure out if, like, he's wrapping, missing eye or something up.
Yeah, go ahead and...
Would that be another...
perceive. Are you trying to do the missing eye thing, or are you...
No, I'm trying to look to see if, the little girl whose wound he's wrapping might be, like, eyes missing or something because of the eye patch. Yeah. I'm guessing still body perceived for that.
Yeah.
14 and a 9.
It looks like actually from you rolled well enough. You got like a 14 and a 9. That's good. It looks like she actually has what may be like extreme, like almost caustic, like an acidic burn that has taken a good portion of her face.
So probably useless eye there.
It doesn't look like the eye is gone, because it's not necessarily the eye. It's just part of her face is covered in gauze. But it's definitely from like the nose down the cheek. Probably part of her mouth might be opened up right now. It's probably very hideous looking.
I'm just going to nod at the doctor. Like, totally nothing wrong other than the hideous wound you're working with, but not saying a word.
And he's gonna go, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn you over to ship security. They need to make sure that we gotta make sure that we don't have any strange saboteurs or pirates come on board. Heaven forbid. So they're gonna have a little chat with you. If you have any aches and pains, if you start feeling a little dizzy or something like that, my name's Dr. Pole, and you can actually come up with a name right there right now.
Oh my god, really?
What?
Really?
The
really, Pole?
Yeah.
As in the veterinarian?
Oh, actually, I didn't know that, but okay. So, anyway, he offers his hand to shake, and you can hear the of the doors opening as some large armed guards come in. And the kids go, ooh, someone's in trouble. And the unicorn lady seems to kind of hush the children and go, shh, not nice to talk like that. You must be a little bit more appropriate with how you handle yourselves when you're out in public.
Don't speak ill of the dead.
I'm just sitting here going, without saying it out loud, why can't Cindy and Mindy have someone like her to keep them in line?
We did. They died.
No,
they have
you know for sure
Blackie.
They died.
That is your job.
Yeah, we see how well that's worked so far. We're keeping them in line, that is.
Yeah, we have.
You're bad at your job.
Two armed guards come over to you, and as they do, the doctor goes over and helps heft up the little girl with the extreme facial damage, and starts taking the gauze off and tending to the disgustingly terrible wound she has.
Oh, he wasn't putting the gauze on.
No, he was going to be treating it. That's why I had all the yuck on it.
Okay, I thought the gauze were just being put on at this point.
No,
that makes more sense.
Yeah. And the two guards kind of grunt and start leading you out.
Okay. Do I have my stuff, by the way?
No.
None of it?
No.
Other than clothes? They haven't left my clothes, right?
Yeah, sure. They left their clothes. Do you have any hidden pockets in your clothes? Did you do any of that kind of stuff? Okay.
No. I was just making sure that I had clothes. I'm not walking through a space station naked.
You will if they touch you underarm guard, you will.
Demand at least the
loincloth
common courtesy of having prison clothes if they're going to do that.
The dignity of pants.
Alright, and they are going to start marching you down the hallway. I gotta close this up because I guess I don't need to leave the giant picture of the exo-nymph up. Ty and Alton, can I get perception checks from you guys?
I guess. There it is.
Body, or no, it's body perceive.
Yeah, body perceive.
I see everything.
Alright, so I see a 12 and a 9, and an 8 and a... Jesus Christ. How do you have a +6? Wait, no, that's the 6. Okay.
That's
Oh yeah, that's
three
the
separate
6.
rolls.
Oh yeah, so it's just like I was like, I thought there was the plus at the end, and I was like, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, Alton, you see a pair of armed security guards walking what appears to be Hector down the hallway towards the elevators. Ty, you see the same thing, but you also see something else. This is only what Ty will see. Ty, you know the big polar bear guys from earlier.
Yep.
They are talking to a couple other bears, and because you rolled so exceptionally well, you can see that they are stealthily passing weapons out. Particularly small, quiet weapons.
Wait, so like my size weapons?
You could use them, but they are easily concealable, kind of violent weapons, like shard shots.
Okay,
and stuff like that.
so we're not saying it's something that looks, say, the size of the noisy cricket in Men in Black.
I'm saying like probably noisy cricket size, yeah.
It's discrete weapons.
It's
basically.
discrete weaponry is being handed out.
Ah, okay.
But they're handing out some discrete weaponry. Like I said, that's something only you notice, but both of you do notice that there are a pair of guards that you guys remember from earlier, from leading you around, are taking a very bewildered-looking bat down the hallway.
I'm going to nudge the cog.
And Hector, you may also do a perception roll, since you know you're kind of getting run past too.
All of those kind of comments like, looks like flaps.
A 5 and a 15.
Yeah, you totally see them, and Hector, you also see the interchange where apparently weapons are being handed out very suspiciously and covertly.
Oh, I really wish I had the other sonic sound effect right now.
When you go fast?
No, where I have a weapon.
Scream in someone's face.
Go fast is a weapon.
If you're fast,
you already know what a fast does.
Yep. Hector is taken to the elevator, and soon the doors close as it heads down to the detention level.
Roll a new character.
Goodbye, Hector.
Poor Hector.
Like, it's like, we should probably follow him, shouldn't we?
It's a Saturday, too. Jeez. Not sure if that was the best idea. We kind of got people arming up right now.
I guess it comes down to how much do we want to keep the job and how much we want to stay on the ship.
How much did you really like the bat?
Eh.
And again, we keep the job. I think we're gonna have to deal with the kids again.
Probably.
Forgive me, Sam. Can you remind me how many of these kids we've seen so far, aside from?
You've probably seen about 6 so far total. Just
Okay.
different paths of them going by.
We are probably at least vaguely aware that there are a hell of a lot more than that.
And actually, because you guys have mostly just kind of like sitting around drinking coffee and eating food, you've occasionally seen probably large cargo containers being hauled by through the hallways that have pictures of girls that look just like Cindy and Mindy on it.
Your friend knows he's just collecting them until he finds the ultra rare and then going to kill the rest.
Yeah.
Run!
Yes, that is definitely not what is happening. Definitely not the thing.
I don't think we can go. To be fair, I'll counter that. If we do end up saving him, he's probably going to want to save the kids anyways.
About this time, a rather really well dressed and kind of athletically built salamander fellow. He's a salamander vector. He's kind of a hemi-salamander, so he's kind of got a human-esque face with very, but his skin is very, that kind of weird, kind of porous, salamander look, where it kind of looks always moist. And he's got the dark with the bright yellow speckles all over him. And he's wearing a very well-appointed uniform. I mean, it looks like he takes really good care of himself. And he has a couple strong silent types, following behind him. And they kind of enter into the cafeteria area and look over kind of pointedly at you guys. And then he kind of marches over very directly and sits down and stares at you for a long moment, weighing it in. So, the recent Aquias?
Yep.
Interesting.
Are you here to tell me that I'm cut off from the food?
I don't care what you do with your little pig face.
I'm a beaver. It's racist. Jeez.
I may have a job for you. It is...
Whose knees need to be broken?
Several people. And a little bit of detaining. I need somebody who won't ask very many questions and has no attachments. Or am I talking to the right men?
You pay me, I'll take that over you want.
Good. Good. There's going to be a little accident. And I want to make sure the right people are there to make sure the correct people stay in charge. You are going to take your dear sweet little pygmy over here, and you're going to go down to the engine room. And when I call for it, you're going to shut off gravity. Is that clear?
I can do that.
He looks over at Thai. The entire ship. And I promise you, in my new regime, you will be well rewarded. Cross me, and you'll wish I'd let you die. And he flashes a smile, and he's got like these unnaturally square teeth. For, for one, seeing a lizard man with teeth is probably a little weird, but seeing one with square teeth, it's like, oh, that Hemi been wrong! But he doesn't offer to shake your hand. He just kind of gets up and...
I'm glad he didn't shank your hand.
I did.
He gets up and walks away, and he makes a gesture as he's walking out of the room, and the two polar bears suddenly fall in line behind him.
Great, cool. It's too late to go back to the planet.
Probably not. Looks like saving the bat might be a better option at this point.
Oh, we could always revisit the destroying the ship idea.
Oh yeah, I'll be down in the engine room. Gravity isn't the only thing you can turn off down there.
Secure as an exit.
Secure as an exit. Maybe flick off the life support so we've got something to panic about that isn't us.
Good.
Alright, as you two start to plan, you're swapping over to Cindy and Mindy. You guys are each given your own rooms.
Just resist, Ellie.
It's okay.
My
You
pain
can do
noise.
it. It's all right. Go ahead.
No, I need to. So does Bono.
Can do it.
Why is it that we can't go, like, a half hour in the game without you two being turned into a joke about the band?
They're already a joke.
Too. That's exactly why.
From now on, the two of you, and when you're referring to a person as well, you as well.
Or so-and-so's group. Like, okay, now we go back to Mindy's group.
Alright, so Mindy and Cindy,
Electroshock therapy helps
what
too.
are the both of you up to?
Where are we? Where were we left off?
You were both given your own rooms. They were very plush, and you were on a different level from the other girls. Because you guys are on a whole different level.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Room, or do we have our own quarters?
You have your own quarters. They're right next to each other, but you each got your own room. They're identical and unique at the same time.
I'm going to try poking my head out.
Which is actually kind of weird, because there's, like, pictures on the walls that are actually, like, you guys and your various handlers. But it's definitely each of you with your handler, because you know that's you.
You are the floor models.
I'm gonna take the picture of me and Dave. Where is this? Is this like just hanging on the wall?
There's some on the wall, and there's one on your nightstand.
I'm gonna take that.
And there's actually like a recent picture that shows up that's like you and the king of the pirates, of you guys in the throne room that you didn't even know got taken, but it's apparently there.
Oh, I have.
And it has like it has one of those little frames at the bottom that says "Daddy Special Little Girls."
I am going to attempt to not look at the pictures at the moment, because I already had a top secret plan that was being executed, because I need to bring Miss Birdie back out of her hibernation with my new computer that was delivered to me.
Okay.
But first, I need to make sure that my backup is around, so I'm going to look for the nearest way that a little girl might sneak a message to her neighbor, be it adjoining air vent or...
Meanwhile, Mindy has picked up the photo frame, stashed it away, and is trying to walk out the door to go to Cindy's room.
Alright, Cindy, you have found that there is some sort of adjoining air vent system. You could probably actually use this for just escaping through the ship if you wanted to. It does not look like they've done anything to really put you under high security.
No, I am clearly in the top security, highest, freaking locked up, grounded thing there could ever be. I'm going to try to whisper
You are clearly not in a lockdown. You are clearly in a
knock.
Mindy, can you hear me? Somebody's at the door.
Yeah, it's me.
What?
Hi.
Oh, you have absolutely no sense of drama. Get in here.
Your door has no locks, by the way.
What? How could my door not have? Aren't they trying to what's to keep?
Basically, you could lock it from the inside, but it doesn't lock from the outside.
But we'll lock it. Not even trying to pretend we're prisoners.
Oh. Okay, there, we're prisoners now. Happy?
No, we're prisoners. Come here. I'm trying to wake the bird up.
That's got to be slang in the future.
Hey, you got a laptop.
Yeah, I asked for one. It's not like we're prisoners.
Okay.
Swear I'm glad I'm not there.
I'm gonna plug her in to her various thing and be like, "Hello, are you there, or have you become
a new Peggle game has begun."
No, hang on. Step out of the Peggle. You've been Peggling far too long. It's
high score.
No, not high score. Just
we're on a pirate ship.
Down.
And then she the little 8-bit version of her flashes up and goes, "I'm on the pirate ship level of Peggle."
Can you? I'm worried about this. Can we turn off the Peggle? I'm gonna hit the X.
Angry face bird.
Oh, okay.
The X move.
You can have the Peggle back. I mean, did you even eventually? You were a scientist, weren't you? Doesn't that get a little repetitive? Can't I find you something? Anyway, we're on a pirate ship, and we're a little concerned because apparently it's big and expensive, and so are we, which we were kind of aware of, but not really to this degree. There's a lot of us. Anyway, do you know this guy? I'm going to show her the picture that has the his photo on it.
I have no idea who that is.
You never heard any transmissions from who were you calling to? And you saw when our ship was blown up, right? You were calling out for help.
Yeah, I was totally paying attention when your ship blew up, and there was another ship attacking it. Is this that ship?
I think so. Yeah, I was just we have some. If you know what these are, do you not know what these are?
What is?
She's trying to point out the insignias that I assumed were in the room, or they're not.
Oh, I think I saw something didn't the IRPF have something up that was a special information thing of watch out for those people?
Oh, I'd tell you, but I actually lived a secret sheltered life to serve as the template for 100,000.
Oh, I don't know. I've spent the last I don't know how long because apparently I'm dead on a planet.
Libby, because I don't think Cindy's checked. Do we have net access out here?
It looks like it's on some sort of private network access. Let me see if I can get into it.
Well, I was more thinking about
come back with the pirate hat on.
If we could get onto an IRPF band, but sure.
Yeah, I'm on pirate radio now.
I think she's lost it. Too much Peggle.
Thanks, Blackie, for giving
Sage nod.
idea.
Giving him what idea?
Yeah, I've got access now. Who the hell makes their password that? Anyway, yeah, I've got access to their secure Wi-Fi uplink, so we can reach. It's on a slow connection. It'll take it's gonna take a half hour to an hour on some of these probably.
Was the password Cindy?
No, the password is obviously Mindy.
Actually, the password was "I love my children." Who the hell does that?
Aww. It's collective.
I have such mixed signals, Cindy.
I know, right? I do kind of feel bad. Maybe it's not like he's threatened horrible harm to us or anything, except for all the people he's already killed.
Do you think though that he was being truthful when he said they shouldn't have been opening fire on the escape pods and stuff? I mean, he must have figured that we might be on some, right? So he wouldn't want us blown up.
Okay. You're computering now, right? I want you to.
I'm not a computer. I'm a human being, or I'm a vector being.
Yeah, language. You're in a computer, so compute the following. She's going to lay out the entire scenario in fairly elaborate detail. I'll take a roll if you want me for accuracy.
Yeah.
To try to get a third-party opinion on whether or not this guy is on the level.
I don't know. I can see why you'd be suspicious of him, because, he might just want you to be complacent.
Are you able to access, any, say, audio logs on the bridge, or, do they even have that? I've seen that in shows.
I could try to hack into it, but the moment I do, they might start noticing I'm trying to do that, if I mess up.
Oh, that might be bad. Then they might take her away.
Yeah.
I'm willing to try though if you guys want me to.
Well, maybe not from here. We only had the one way out. I wonder if we can find one where we can run from it. Then they wouldn't know who was going from where. You said we could just walk outside?
Yeah. Sam, were there any guards or anything out there?
No. The only guards are at the elevators, and they're checking to see if people coming onto the floor should be there.
Let's do it from somebody else's computer or a public terminal or something, and then we can run away.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take you out of the thing again, unless you can just get there from here.
Can you go somewhere else?
I might, but I don't know where I'm going. It's just It's not like it's a map. I don't know what level I'm on. I just see things everywhere.
You're on laptop level.
Go back to the D drive.
Alright, back to the D drive.
Bye-bye.
Wow. Bye! Blink.
Oh, crap. The thumb drive was in the E drive. I don't know where she is now. No, it's the
Goodbye
forever! She takes
so much porn!
Suddenly the old vulture feather, oh, hello, who are you?
Oh no, this is an Iomega zip. We only have a little time.
Wait, I know. Why don't we see if we can go visit the girls and access the terminal from there?
Oh, do you think that would get them in trouble?
Maybe.
Besides, then I'd have to talk to myself again. They kind
Yeah.
of creep me out. I don't think I like me very much. She says, looking a little concerned with that concept.
Come on, if we do it on this floor or anywhere in the vicinity of the elevators, it's going to be really obvious. Or maybe not.
Well,
Do you think he underestimates us? I bet he underestimates us.
Oh, obviously, because he doesn't know about all that stuff that we've done in our lives, like
And our great
Crash.
hacking. Well, not our hacking ability, I guess, but
There was that one time that I did the thing with the computer.
Yeah. Oh man, if you could do that to this ship.
We'd all die in fire, but I bet I could. I mean, all I got to do is find a. I guess we could do that.
Could we do?
God, they're gonna kill us all.
We're gonna crash.
Oh well, I was just trying to come up with secondary plans, in case this one didn't go through. Let's start with this one. Okay, so suppose we find out. Suppose we find out that this guy's actually, like good. Do we stay? Wasn't this kind of what we were looking for?
I mean, sort of, but I didn't want to spend the rest of my life like alone on a rock, Yeah,
well, I mean, I think we were supposed to be going someplace. I don't imagine that he's trying to stay here, what with the bugs and everything.
Maybe. Well, we'll figure that out once we figure out him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So let's just find a place that has a computer that we can run away from and possibly, point at somebody else.
Cafeteria?
Sure.
Do cafeterias have computers? I don't know how this works outside of facilities.
Oh, I'm hungry anyway. I mean, that's a good place to start. They will march out the door.
Act natural.
Right. She looks immediately out the door, peeks in both directions, and begins walking very, very creepily.
Yeah, the guards down at the lift elevators are just kind of eyeing you oddly, but they have this look of people who have seen too much shit, and maybe are weary from dealing with children.
Hey,
important guard man. We are going to the cafeteria to consume things.
Don't you children have a special cafeteria you go to?
That's boring.
We want, we're adventurous, and we want to hang out with the big guys. With their guns.
The ferret,
she says, pointing to his arms.
The ferret that is standing with the Corvus, that we'll say is the other guy.
Crow.
There's a crow and a ferret vector, and the ferret looks over at the crow and goes, "Just let them do what they want. You know how he feels about curbing their enthusiasm."
That sounds good. That sounds good.
So how does he feel about curbing our enthusiasm, as if we didn't know?
What is he like?
The first guard, the crow, narrows his eyes at the two of you suspiciously, and he goes, "Little girls should behave."
Is that what he thinks or what you think?
It's what should be. And the
so it's not what he thinks.
And the ferret goes, "Don't worry about him, sweeties. Here, let me. Do you need a map to get around?"
Oh, that would be great.
All right. He goes. He pulls out a digital pad and kind of slaps it up against the wall real quick, taps a few things, and goes, "Okay. This little indicator is going to tell you where you are, okay?
Okay.
Follow that. Alright, and if you have any problems, I'm Mike. My number is 54321, okay?
Okay.
Because the GM is really unimaginative tonight.
Really eject you a number.
It's easy for it'll be easy for you to remember. It's 54321, okay? Just count down.
You're like, are you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
He just kind of sneers at you a bit. And he goes, "Don't worry about him. If anybody gives you any problems and you're feeling a little scared, you call me up, okay? I will be right down there. I'm supposed to make sure you're okay."
Okay, thanks, Mike. You're awesome.
Alright. And the other guy's just kind of glaring at you, and Mike helps you get on the
You,
thing.
not so much.
And you can hear Mike get told something kind of offhandedly. If you want to try to listen to hear what Mike is told,
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Bro.
I have super ears.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean you auto hear, or does that mean you just have awesome rolls?
Let's see.
Like, did I write this?
Change a little bit.
Yeah, did everybody download the new changed files?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm excited that more people are going to be testing this system
hopefully.
Buddy, except Steve. Oh,
Body perceive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy perceive.
Does it include the reclaimed auditory? So I don't actually have the reclaimed auditory, but just to clear this up for those who do have it, I just scrolled past it. It's a simplification to acuity search checks for body involving hearing. So it would be a +1 on the roll, essentially. And it grants you access to sound frequencies considered too high or too low for normal hearing. So it makes it easier. Now I just need to check to see if I have that sort of included in my SAR package. I don't remember if I do.
Which I do not get that effect because mine doesn't go above and below. I just get the ability to duplicate sounds also. Oh my god, I should start duplicating police sirens. That's actually why it's going through the building. That's why it's going through the wall. Totally will work. There's no way it can backfire.
Reclaiming, here we go. Reclaiming location. No, I don't. I don't have a bonus to it.
Okay,
it's just standard.
Roll better than me.
All right. Wait, this is a body perceive. I thought all your body dice were 3s.
No. Only my body accepts 3.
Oh.
I heard my phone go beep beep.
I'm trying to get my character sheet to pop up. I had the wrong one loaded.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I was trying to reorganize stuff here, and now it's moved locations.
I did that with all of the sheets for the game at one point, and then I was like,
test characters, yes.
Then I was sitting there going, "Oh, I have like 8 nested folders of HSD."
Mm. Oh, right. Okay. I was trying to figure out, like, how is it that you don't have that? Oh, because it's not in that order. Yeah, I only have 2 as well. Okay, so body perceive is going to be 2d10.
Mom, Cindy. Come on, Cindy.
You wanted search, right?
I think that's what it was. That's what I wrote.
Bing. Pretty good.
Nice.
10 and 11.
Alright, so Mindy, you don't hear it. But Cindy, you can hear the other gentleman basically say to Mike, "You shouldn't waste your time on those lousy collectibles."
But I want to have one of my own someday. Does he say collectibles or does he say commons?
He says collectibles. collectibles. He doesn't say
Okay,
comics.
so that's the whole line.
Yeah. Yes. And basically, he says it in such a way you can see he might shoot him a dark look for that.
She's going to frown for a moment but say nothing until the door closes. And then she'll kind of lean against the wall and goes, you know, I don't really think their whole crew kind of feels the same way that Dad guy feels.
Really? What'd say that?
Well, the crow kind of spoke disparagingly about collectibles, which I assume is us.
Well, I mean...
She's going to start kind of pacing around the room and goes, you know, I kind of think that if we stay here... Yeah, turbo pacing around the room. But we're probably going to have a very clean and secure and safe and fake life. Wherein everybody smiles a whole lot and we never really know if they mean it.
I don't want that. I mean, some of the box girls might be happy with that, because, I don't know, there's got to be some programming there, because they seem way too...
Maybe it's because they all know each other.
I mean, we know each other.
Yeah. Should it be different?
I don't know.
Maybe we should talk to them a bit more. What if we brought one of them to lunch? What if we brought the unboxed one to lunch? The other floor model. Maybe we can find out how she feels about it.
Yeah, I mean, we should try and find all the floor models we can, because... I don't know. Just...
Okay. I'm gonna abort the immediate departure to the cafeteria and go to where the third girl was. Assuming we know it. Do we know?
You know that she was basically gonna have a room on the same floor you guys were, but she wasn't up there.
Oh, all right. Computer, find other girl.
She was hurt, right?
This wasn't the same one that had the face wound, was it?
Yes, that was the face wound.
It was, okay. Yeah, then I guess, yeah, she was. Let's go to medical. Where's medical? She'll look at the map.
It's a pediatrician's computer. Find pediatricians.
Zootopia. I don't know. It's gonna find it for you. It's gonna find you the
nearest
veterinarian. Yeah, there's only one med bay.
It just found you.
It's called triage.
Oh, triage. Because it's three of them.
No, it's clearly something about trees.
It's because you're plants.
Well,
it's actually apparently on the same level as the cafeteria.
Oh,
convenient.
How convenient. Well, then should we get the... No, we shouldn't get the food first. Man, I'm hungry. All right, let's go see if she's okay.
Okay.
All right, and then the food. And then the bird. We have a plan. All right. We go to the medical lab.
All right, so you guys are starting to head down to that level. Let's go back to Hector. Hector, you are brought into a very featureless room. Apparently, the seats have been screwed to the floor. The table is screwed to the floor. There's nothing loose in this room, other than you.
Other than me.
And after a few moments, a lion vector who seems to have... Well, he's not really a lion vector. He's a lion vector cog, because he's a cog. But he is a lion cog. Comes in.
I haven't even started talking yet. How do you know if he's lion?
Oh, anyway, he has the most amazing mane ever, because it's like basically made of different like cords of light and stuff like that. And he sits down and kind of stares at you. He's got fiber optic, lots of cords and things everywhere. And he's one of those very expressive cog faces, and he has this kind of forced smile as he sits down, and he puts his big clawed hand out for you.
Like to shake or something else?
To shake. Okay. Or something else.
What else would he do?
Like, hand it to me?
No, this is then he would start shrieking in pain.
Okay, gonna reach out and shake his hand.
Charmed. I forget what I named this guy. Crap. It was an L name, wasn't it?
Did we ever hear it?
Lionel.
Yeah, no.
God, no. I know. I almost called him Lionel, but it wasn't. It was like...
It was Linus.
Linus. That's right, Linus.
Yeah, it was Linus.
It was Linus.
Wait, here's a blanket.
The name's Linus. I'm one of the heads of security here. You found your way onto our ship, and I don't think we've been formally introduced yet. What was your name?
The name's Hector.
Hector. Do you have a last name with that?
Actually, I have to look because I can't remember.
No, I'm
Roba.
just like
concussion.
Roba.
Okay. So, Hector.
Should have said
Roba.
concussion.
Alright, so Hector Roba. What exactly are you doing on our ship?
Sitting.
I understand that
talking to you.
you have a penchant for being a little snide. So let me ask that again. And I urge you to be a little bit more cooperative. What are you doing here?
Not dying in the planet.
Okay.
Oh, moon, I guess, is the better
Do
term
you
there.
understand what it was you got into?
Are you talking about the ship? If so, yes.
He kind of gives a slight smile. Please, we're both more intelligent than that. No, I mean the box. You opened a box. A very expensive box.
Out of character, did I open a box?
You didn't open it, but you were in the airlock with Cindy and Mindy when they opened
I'm just
it.
making sure that this wasn't something my character did when I was around.
Yeah, to fill you in briefly, we opened it.
And also,
They opened it, they reclosed it, and they abandoned you with said box in the airlock.
Was
You-
I conscious when this
You
happened?
were conscious actually when they opened the box. You were unconscious when they left suddenly.
and it wasn't so much an abandonment. They were coming in to try to take us all, so we ran for our lives.
And then
Yes.
the door closed
That's
before you could get
pretty
through.
much exactly abandonment.
No, the door closed before
The
he
door-
could get through.
yes.
That's what happened.
True.
Also,
That he was coming along.
Also,
and the
as
door
I
closed.
recall, the lid suddenly just closed itself and knocked him in the head again, which, you know,
Yeah.
was GM intervention.
We didn't see that.
So really, we didn't do anything wrong here. You just weren't short enough. You
Yeah.
should have been shorter, thus you could have gotten under the
or
air.
faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but either way, you got knocked unconscious by the box. I mean, the last thing you remember, you were with Cindy and Mindy. They opened up that box and remember it had that clone of them in there. I think you were there for that. I'm pretty sure you
Wasn't there for that.
I'm pretty sure you were, but okay. I thought that was because we've only played one time when you were gone, and we didn't move past that. Anyway, maybe you weren't. But anyway, but they opened it up. There was a different clone of them in there. It was kind of a green-colored one. And the moment the box opened, a LED thing went across the front saying "Date opened," and then it had the new timestamp. So anyway, so the guy goes against it. So that was a very, very expensive thing for somebody to open just carelessly.
It was opened by 2 people, and they're not in this room.
And who were those 2 people?
Pair of children.
Ah. Yes, they're a plague on society. Now, were you traveling with anyone else?
Try to figure out how to define travel. Technically, no. At that point, I was so no.
So, you have no relation to a Tai Kalu or a Alton?
I technically never found out what Ty's name even was.
You know,
did
yeah,
I?
but you know Alton though.
Think Alton was on the
Ty
ship
Kalu,
by the
aka
crash.
Shortstaff.
I think that was his name.
Yeah, he mentioned that he was with several people at one point as well. And I believe
I can't use the racist thing because he's a.
I believe it seems like all of you may have shown up on perhaps the same ship. That he did say he snuck people on board. Did you get snuck on board by Alton?
Technically jettisoned us.
Okay, so you are a part of that little group. That crosses off some things for me. I thank you for that. So these children, were they little boys, little girls, little indistinct gendered stereotypes?
Crud. What would it be to try to
Could you
determine if
describe
someone
them
knows
at all?
more information?
Insight?
Guessing it'd be
Or
It's
insight?
community perceive and
would there
manipulation.
be a proficiency to added to it, or
Yeah. Are you trying to see if he's lying or holding something back?
I'm trying to figure out if he knows already the answers to what he's asking right now. Yeah.
It's a deception, so it's a manipulation.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's going to roll to try to counter you.
So I'd roll perception manipulation. This is
manipulation.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
This works even better because he legitimately doesn't know how Alton's conversation went with him.
Well, especially since I have.
Whoa!
Actually, there's another dice there. I missed a die in there somehow.
Oh, you rolled one nat.
An 8 and a 4.
8 and a 4. All right, so the 8's a max, so I'm counting that as amazing. You get the feeling that he is trying to lead you through this for answers he probably already has. You get the feeling he's just trying to see if he can gauge anything else out of you. But he knows
look
these
at him
answers.
and go. I'm not going to use his voice because I don't want to die right now.
Good plan. Not dying is a good plan.
As you said earlier, we're both more intelligent than this, and I think you already know the answer to that question.
He smiles, and he's got rows of, unfortunately, LED lit teeth occasionally.
God.
Yeah.
Someone paid way too much money for that job.
That is a really nice frame, by the way. He is the king of the rave dance floor.
Oh God.
He smiles and he leans back in his chair and he motions for the two guys that are in the room to leave. And after they're gone, he goes, "I'll be frank with you. No, I'll just be Linus.
You hear through distant air fence.
He goes, I really don't care what your answers are. I already have what I need to know. But do you want to get through this alive?"
Isn't that everyone's idea?
Well, some people think that, their morals and their, belief systems are somehow more important than, living. So I'm just curious, where are you on the scale of this is wrong and I want to live?
Depends how wrong it is.
All I need you to do is to be a very good boy.
And turn into a
Oh
giant.
God!
You see, your fate has already been decided by the powers above me. This little interview that they're having me do is very inconsequential. You see, there is only one penalty for opening that box, and your little children that may have in fact done it can't be held accountable. As the only adult that may have possibly been there when it happened, you will be. And those things are worth more than your life. You are going to be executed.
We're sorry, Batman.
Very publicly. In a few hours. Now, this is going to let you get very, very close to somebody.
Oh my.
You see, he's the kind of leader that I personally admire. He's always been kind of hands-on.
Oh my.
Oh my. We got a bunch of oh my's going
What
here.
I need you to do is to not break free until you get to that point.
How am I supposed to break free?
Oh, faulty handcuffs, I'm afraid. Dang, things have just been through so much work, it just didn't hold together. Then you'll accidentally get off my ship, and we'll never see you again. Does that sound agreeable?
Okay.
Good. And I would suggest you don't have this lovely discussion with the IRPF when they eventually pick you or your carcass up. I'll have your effects waiting for you in a mining ship in the docking bay. I'll give you information on how to get there. You'll need to go through the vents. I have some distractions ready. There are a lot of necessary fatalities that are going to happen to secure the cargo. You get off my ship, you go down to the planet, or you sit and spin in space. I don't care, but we'll be gone. And if you try to talk about this with anyone in the crew, you're dead. He smiles. Do we have a deal? Or, shall we say, do we have a coercion?
Sure.
Okay. And he will get up from his
No,
side of the table.
Make sure I didn't miss it, but it didn't seem like he had actually initiated any particular, like, he didn't tell you to kill the guy, right? He just said break away once you got close.
Mm-hmm.
He actually
it wasn't left out or something.
No, he's actually not asking for murder. He's asking for something else.
He's a distraction.
Oh my.
He's just a distraction at this point. He casually puts some handcuffs on you. You've seen them before. They're kind of standard issue IRPF, but while you guys are still in the room together alone, he shows you that you can flick the where the release would normally be if you put the key in. It just releases. Okay. It doesn't need the key. Okay. And he puts that on you and comes back out and goes, he'll be in his cell. Get him ready for the execution. I have all I need. And the two guards nod. And they start, nudging you out of the room. One of the guy kind of gives you a sad look and goes, dude, rough break, man. Those boxes are bad.
Thanks, bro.
Things that come out of them can be just as bad.
Alright, and you are taken to a sad, lonely cell. With your last meal being what appears to be cream of meatloaf.
Oh, SOS.
Yes.
Cream of, I can't believe it's not meatloaf.
Yeah.
Soup of the day is bread.
Yep. Have fun with that.
I can't believe it's not bread.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the ship, Alton and Ty, you guys have already started discussing your possible breakaway plans. What have you come up with?
Almost what we'd already figured was when they tell us to turn off the gravity, probably turn a couple other things off as well, and then in the hubbub, get out.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do right now, since you haven't been asked to go down to the engineering yet?
Well, my big question is, we need to secure an escape route.
Mm-hmm.
We need some way to actually get off the ship.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to start doing something with the computers and see if you can plot a route from engineering through back ways to get off?
To an airlock. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See if there's any vehicles marked that would be easy to take, that sort of thing.
Yeah. How did the others get on the ship? Because I don't know this as character.
You should probably ask Alton.
So, how did the others get on the ship?
The three of them came in through an airlock, as far as I can tell. When we took the ship up, that we came in, they abandoned, hid around it, and I let myself get caught, because out of all of us, I'm the criminal who can probably convince people, hey, you should probably hire me, because I like hitting people.
Wait, why did you let yourself get caught?
Easy way to get off the planet.
Right.
The ships they have aren't space-worthy at all. We weren't getting anywhere in the little vehicle they gave us, and in all friggin' honesty, getting here and getting actually spacebound, you're our best bet.
We need to find a ship to get out of here. Something that can puddle jump us to the next destination. Durable enough for the trip to the next place, but tiny. Make it harder to find.
Probably a good idea.
And if we're taking the girls with us, that's gonna be a fun journey.
Fortunately, if we save the bat, I don't think we're going to have much of a choice on that, like I said.
So settled. We saved none of them.
In character, that was crossing his mind. There's also this thing where I'm attempting to actually find him a justification for doing it.
Alright. I'm going to see if I can find some things we can.
The only justification would be that, you know, he's definitely been useful in combat, and he's been good at managing the girls, and the girls have been useful for various other things, including combat. They've been able...
And managing the bat.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big circle.
They're useful for managing each other. Wait a second.
They're useful for managing each other, but they've also been useful for various different kinds of checks that have been needing to go, and they've also been good about paying attention to things. And you know that they have they had the little USB with the bird chick from the thing, which that might be valuable in the right hands.
We might also be valuable just to sell.
Yeah, that could be.
I guess I don't know, figure out, try and get a way to get the bat out, or so we can get the kids or something.
No, find us a way off the ship. I'm gonna see if I can find ways to get us a better opener.
Yeah, so I'll see about routes.
Okay.
Am I able to pull up schematics or anything, use my toggle or anything, Sam?
Yeah, you can do that. Try and do that.
Okay.
You'll have to do some rolls, but you can do it.
Yep.
I'm not talking routes. I'm talking specifically a thing to get us off a ship.
Well, that would still probably be...
Well, there's two ways to approach this. You can either try to go down to the landing bay and schmooze your way through it, go talk to some people, or you can try and just break in through ship log stuff for where things are going.
Honestly, I think you'd favor the breaking in through ship log just because schmoozing, there's a chance that one of them might catch on, relay information back.
Okay, well, try doing it through ship logs. Via computer use. It is probably going to be a minimum 11 because you're going into sensitive stuff. So hopefully you can get to 11.
Exert?
Yeah, it should be an exert.
Okay.
Actually, no, you'd be a perceive, wouldn't it? Never mind. Would that be a perceive?
For what? Just hacking?
So he's hacking, but he's hacking with intent to search. So I guess.
No, just getting into the system is always an exert. Okay. Once he's in there, he can start looking around with pursuit. Yeah. But
all right. Well, you don't manage to get too far in. It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't.
Doesn't let you do it. Yep. Oh, good. You used your ability. Why does it only let you roll a d10? It doesn't let you roll a d12?
It only lets me roll a d10 and it's only on 9+. I will fully admit I am having second thoughts on the ability.
Well, it's not like it costs anything.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything.
It's
actually better than some of the abilities because at least it's something you can use pretty much every session, you know?
Yeah, but only once.
Yeah, but once per session, that's more than some of the other ones. That's one more than the other ones are, so that's not bad.
I simplify military technology when trying to identify it.
Alright, so you are able to get deep in through the system to be able to go look up all the various ships on board. That's for the protection kind of holds you back. Did you want to have Ty give it a try? Because you could see 2 tries on this. So
may as well, honestly. Do you want it done?
I was going to be surveying the ship for other stuff.
Well, he's having trouble with it, so he's going to ask if you can do that as well.
Asking for a hand.
A hand breaking in through the front door, basically, so he can go look through the information.
Okay, what type of role are you looking for then?
It should be a mind exert computers. Sam almost sounds like a proper GM when she talks like that, but she doesn't.
There is Turner's GMs only Sam? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Okay.
8, 9, and 5.
Eight, 9, and 5. Nope. Security keeps you out.
Oh, dang.
Schmoozing it is, then.
Yep, schmoozing it is.
Schmoozes.
Alright, so you guys are probably, Hat Dan, you wanted to look at your other stuff, or you're trying to just look at the schematics and stuff like that. You actually have access for a lot of repair stuff as a result of being a temporary engineer, so you can flex your muscle there as a separate check, do another, because you're basically looking for back routes on the schematics, right? Just to get somewhere out.
Again, it's mostly figuring out. We're up in space, right?
Yeah.
So getting off the ship is not going to be very helpful unless we're getting off the ship into something.
Yeah, but you seemed like you were trying to find an escape route away from engineering or something like that, if stuff starts to go bad.
Oh, the other things I was looking for was trying to find defects and major faults that I can exploit to possibly destroy the ship.
You can either give me a logic or a repair check.
Much worse. Either way, mind exert.
Yep, mind exert.
Alright. Just in case this has any effect, this is a repair check.
Okay.
6, 10, and 7.
Okay, the 10 will be enough with your expertise on this and the information you'll have access to because they know you're an engineer for this. There are several systems you could take down and make it look like it's a defect just from when you were working on checking out stuff earlier in engineering. There's a lot of really old systems that have very, kind of clinically, this always happens to this thing. And you could probably cause a lot of havoc across the ship. Unfortunately, you know this from your role, once those things start, it will be hard to get them to stop. So they will definitely have their hands full, and it does mean that it would be a possible clear and present danger once it starts. Basically, you can start the reactor overheating, throw it into red alert, and start the all the weapons to start just emptying out into space.
Okay, good to know.
You can basically overheat them, break the CPU that whatever the AI that normally controls the major weapons on this ship, and have them just go crazy like they have something to shoot at, and they will just start shooting in one direction. Which, either way, if you get on a ship, you don't want to be in that direction. So make sure when you exit, you're not that way, because that will be a cloud of bullets. But you could definitely get all the weapon systems busy, and they will have a hard time getting that out of that, as well as they'll be fighting with the reactor.
Okay. Good to know.
But you could easily sabotage both those systems at the same time. While waiting to turn off gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About this time, Cindy and Mindy, you guys have arrived on the floor with the medbay and the cafeteria, and you start beelining across. You've got to go past the cafeteria to get to medbay. Are you guys like sneaking your guys' way through? Are you like trying
to sneak?
Okay. So you guys are just gonna go boldly walking across? Alright.
Yep.
I want perception or searches, I guess, from Cindy, Mindy, Ty, and Al. Let's see if you can five the shit out of this, guys.
Oh god.
Do I have to sing somewhere out there?
What type of search?
It's a body perceive.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. See, at least 2 people saw each other.
Wow.
3 people saw each other. 4 people saw each other.
Look how attentive we all are today.
Yeah, so
that is a dichotomous role there. Jeez.
I like to think what it is Cindy's stomach growls as she goes past the cafeteria, and they all turn to look.
Gonna wave merrily and keep walking.
Are we not stopping?
That's what we're gonna go see. I mean,
like, didn't we originally come here to save him?
He looks saved. Come on, no one's going anywhere.
Hang on. Are you saved? They seem saved. All right.
Okay,
wait.
No, are they actually stopping to talk to us?
Yeah, they were.
They're
yelling at you.
Are you saved?
What?
Speak up!
You guys yell at each other from
into the hallway.
You yell at each other from across the cafeteria. Ty and Alton, because you guys are in the cafeteria and would be able to more likely hear this. Go ahead and roll me a body acuity search. That's what we do for spot, right? Or listen.
I'm assuming you body perceive, sir.
Yeah,
search.
Body perceive, yep, sorry.
That
verbiage keeps changing over the 2 years or whatever of me playing. I don't know what it is anymore.
It's only changed once.
Shush! Okay, and did Ty roll? Ty hasn't rolled.
No.
Alright. Alton, you don't hear it. But you hear one of the guys that was handed a weapon earlier go, "Oh, stupid collectible should stay in their fucking boxes." Alright, and then you guys can go run into the hallway and greet your little friends.
Whoa.
Alton's not really making it look like he's physically going there. He looks like he's rolling his eyes and getting ready to tell them, "Hey, you should go back upstairs," type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I resent the implication that these are my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair.
All right. Well, it's good talking to you again. Glad we saved you.
Go. Get back here for a minute.
Okay, but we're gonna go meet somebody.
Fuck, it's important. Get over here.
Okay, what's up?
Long and short is the guy who's going to run the ship's going to be killed.
What?
Pardon?
You know the old guy who runs the ship?
Yeah, we've met him. He's kind of swell.
Yeah, they're planning on
nice
taking a coup.
Who is?
Ooh.
A good chunk of the people underneath them.
Like, how big a chunk are we talking?
Yeah, they seem to like him.
Enough that they want the gravity turned off?
As you guys start having this conversation, you're completely aware you're raising your voices while standing in the corridor.
I'm not.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm saying you're having this whispered conversation in the corridor in front of the cafeteria.
I figured I wouldn't be standing right in front of the damn door.
I know, but I'm just saying you're in the corridor.
Yeah, but keep our eyes open.
Yep. Okay, I'm just saying you might keep your eyes open. You know, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to inspect the wall.
It's a good wall.
So, I mean...
perhaps there's an invisible wheel I can turn.
I mean, like, a small group of people can want the gravity shut off. Do you know how many?
Not a clue, and that's what's so dangerous about it. Long and short of it is we're also planning to escape. Get out.
We got people we can't leave without, right? She looks at Cindy questioningly.
Well, I think we're trying to establish just how many people we couldn't leave without. But it is probably one or more people.
I think, like, I'm pretty sure we're probably in better hands with the current captain than mutineers who may not like us.
I will bluntly say that it's like almost still Kimmy's voice sounds like bluntly put, with the way we're planning on leaving, there's not going to be much need of that after either, because there's not going to be much ship left.
Well, I mean, you're talking about a lot of people here, half of which are like us.
Literally, there's like 50 of us.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of, I don't know, sisters.
Al's not saying it out loud, but in the back of his head, there's that. If it's 50 more of you.
Oh, darkness, my old friend!
Internal screaming intensifies.
Yeah.
Well,
I am
that's
perfectly
not gonna
okay with
work.
this outcome.
We can't. I mean, I don't want to blow them up.
Something tells me that they're not going to last very long if your friend goes.
Yeah.
Well, then we have to stop the assassination. You know,
Did they have any names at all?
All these other people.
No, I've pointedly not collected names because you see, if it gets stopped, guess who gets shot? It happens to be me.
We can get you protected. Like, we're super valuable and he loves us.
Yeah, I mean, I bet if we go right to him.
All the people on the ship, I bet don't really get.
We've met some swell ones.
And I've met a lot who are real bastards.
Actually, and she tugs on your sleeve a little bit. We kind of met a few that weren't that swell either. There was the bird up there.
Well,
yes,
look,
I know
we have. If they win.
So we need to make sure that we get on the right side, right? So if we stop the assassination, I mean, at least you could describe the people who talked to you, right?
Girls.
Yeah.
Can you find a ship that can hold the other ones?
This one.
Yeah.
Another ship.
I kind of like this one, but yeah, probably
that sort of thing.
There's a whole bay over there we could probably go visit. They don't seem to keep us out of places.
You need to find a way to get them off this ship if you want to save their lives.
Well, I mean,
we're not going to stop this assassination.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
But they're not right in the head. They've only got like half of our heads. They can't take care of themselves.
Perceptions.
I still see all the things.
Ty is amazing. So, have I got everybody's current rolls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright. Everybody sees the doors on the far side, opposite where Cindy and Mindy came in, are starting to open. Ty, Al, and Mindy. You can see two of the guys, if you, in the angle you guys can see of the cafeteria, are whispering very covertly and motioning in your guys' direction.
Also, Cindy rolled the same as me, so I guess she did the same as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, she said she had 12. Okay. For some reason my math didn't do that. It was like, oh, there's a 9, and I thought it was a 3. It was the other roll. I'm like having all sorts of fun dyslexia tonight. But yeah, it looks like at least two of the guys in the cafeteria are kind of gesturing in your guys' direction and talking. And for hints and giggles, Ty and Al know that those are people that were given weapons earlier.
Well, it looks like we might have some issues.
The door on the far end starts to open. As it does, there are 3 little girls that look very similar to Cindy and Mindy. And a familiar-looking unicorn, Hemi, that Cindy and Mindy had met in their first adventures in the above worlds.
Mindy's gonna look at Al and Ty, stomp her foot and go, "Fine, didn't want to eat in your stupid cafeteria anyway," really loudly. And start heading towards the girls.
Yeah, that. I will follow as well.
A concerned voice calls out, Cindy? Mindy? Is there something wrong, sweeties? From Belle.
She's gonna hurry on over.
Were those men mean to you?
No, there's something really bad going on.
Turn.
Something very bad?
Mutiny.
Don't be silly, sweeties. Here, help me get her back up to the top. She's very sensitive about her face right now.
What was that?
She's very sensitive about her face right now.
Sorry, I still can't hear you.
Do you want to try on that pretty masquerade mask that I got you, dear? She's calling out for what did I call this one? This was Candy. It was Candy, I think. Yeah, Candy. She handed Candy a one of those like fancy half masquerade masks, and she goes, "Let's all try on our fancy masks, so that way we can have a little party." And then she starts doling out these little chintzy masks that you can put on your face that have like feathers and glitter and shit.
Gonna put it on, and it's like, okay, yeah, let's go up top.
We'll have our own little party up top, and we'll go to our own cafeteria. She says loud.
Yeah, with like
hookers and blackjack.
All right, and soon you guys are led up towards or over to the elevator, and she kind of goes, "You sure you don't want me to have those guys in trouble for, yelling at you?"
They're our friends, and they were warning us that there is a mutiny being planned.
She kind of gives you a wide-eyed look for a second, steps out of the elevator, and walks over to the cafeteria doorway, and goes, you and you, I'm gonna need to have you come with me. You can't be talking to the girls like that. That's very upsetting. Get in the elevator right now.
I'm sorry, you're mistaken. I'm working on this wheel. It is very important.
Come on, Ty.
Turn the invisible wheel.
No, that's
I was going to
turn the invisible wheel.
All right.
I was going to look over and decently loudly say, "Come on, Ty. The sooner we get yelled at about the snowflakes, the sooner we can go back to eating."
Snowflakes? I'll have you know, we are way more durable than we look.
Waggle.
Nope.
There's actually one that he was around for.
And he will march you guys in the elevator, and she will put in the code to get up to the upper levels. And she'll go, "Okay, Now I want you two girls go with Candy, get her back to her room, and why don't you guys? And she pulls out a card and she goes, swipe this over in the what do we call the printer things?
Extruder? Constructors?
Yeah, go swipe this in the constructor. This is mine. You guys pick out any dresses you want, okay? Anything you want. Go through the whole catalog, all right? And I'll be back in like 15 minutes, okay? And then we'll do board games.
Cindy's going to take this opportunity to fold her hands and grumble. I didn't realize how easily I was swayed by dresses until watching it.
Yeah.
She's going to kind of shoot you a look really quick, and then the girls depart, and the elevator closes.
I may never get a dress again. The pants.
Are they going to be okay out there?
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Now, what is this about a mutiny? Daddy has some of the best people in the galaxy working for him. They love him. He takes really good care of the crew.
Not all of them, or at least they don't all like us.
They sound angry about us.
They're just jealous. I mean, jealousy happens. Not everybody can be,
Jealousy with people for guns and that do illegal things for a living, right, guys?
So just out of
I guess they figured that all the money he's spending to keep them all entertained and happy could just easily go to them, and more than likely they figure they can do better than him by offing him putting one of theirs in charge.
Probably selling us.
Who is it that you say is doing this?
Roughly all of the crew, probably.
Thereabouts, I'm guessing.
Actually, we should clarify. How many have they seen, and how many crew do we assume is on the ship? Because
there's probably close to 1,000 people on the ship.
Linus did provide his name.
Yeah, but they don't know that Linus is
Hector.
Yeah,
that was just me.
Yeah. That was Hector.
Who's sitting in. Who's currently probably asleep.
I think we should clarify this before we go on, because 1,000 people on the ship, we haven't encountered that many.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to judge if it's the whole crew or not.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just saying in character.
Character saying that. Yeah.
He's playing a character who's paranoid and assumes the worst. So
that can't be true, because I know for a fact Mike is a doll and he loves the kids. And
Mike is awesome.
See, she knows Mike's great. I mean,
so you have one person versus everyone else.
You haven't given me a single example of anybody that hasn't liked the kids.
There's some salamander guy who explicitly said that something's gonna happen. Nice suit. He had a couple par bears with him, and they've been handing out weapons to a whole bunch of people in the cafeteria.
There's no way he would do anything like that. He's head of security. He's probably just doing a shakedown.
Belle, assume the worst of people.
She's gonna tug on Unicorn. Listen, I know you're trying to think well and all, but I think this may be a good time to bring up that we've sort of personally killed several people since the last time we got out of a public area, and these guys were all with us when it happens. We're a little behind them using the kid gloves on us.
Wait, you killed people?
When have you killed people?
The point is, they weren't going to lie about it.
Oh dear goodness, sweetie, do I need to get you therapy?
No, you need to get us safe.
Yes. Suddenly from the brig, you hear yes.
I'm just saying, they're probably not making this up for our benefit. We kind of got that whole battle-hardened camaraderie thing going on.
She's gonna.
Look. Honestly, I only told them about it as a favor to them because I figured at least try and get them out. I'm fully intending to not be here when shit happens. I was hoping to get, at the very least, we have a friend who's down. If he's not dead already, in the brig somewhere. I was hoping at least to try and get him out too. Yeah, the bat, whatever the hell his name is.
Well, yeah, we have to get him, and we have to get us out. And by us, I mean all of us, because frankly, I don't really feel really good about killing off all my clones. I mean, I thought about it for a while, but...
All of our sisters, Pearl too, I guess?
She's like, shh. Okay, come out here. We're going to go into my room. And she's going to get you out onto a level. And because of how the ship's laid out, it gets narrower and narrower as you go up into the upper levels. She's at one of probably the upper but more armored levels, so there's less space. So there's only like a few suites up here.
I got you into a girl's room.
Yeah. And she's going to tap the door and motion you all in. And it's a plush suite. It's actually very nice, and there's pictures everywhere of her and Daddy, and you can tell that Daddy has aged over the years. And
now,
there's
aging, or is this my work is tough aging as well?
It's a bit of both. There's like a couple pictures of her, like her when she was about your guys' age, hugging on him when he was like missing an arm. In like a med bay thing, she's got tears running down her eyes and stuff like that. And then there's another picture, another picture on the wall that's shows her standing. Her standing. There was like all these pictures of her and Daddy, her and Daddy, her and Daddy, and then it goes to Happy Birthday, New Sister.
Oh,
and it shows somebody Pearl. Decided that was a good time to take a picture. This is lying there with no arm and the girl's sobbing. Let me capture this Kodak.
Actually, I want everyone to give me a search, perceive, body perceive on these pictures. Can I do it? Everybody but Blackie, unfortunately.
Ah!
Alright.
Cindy, my eyes.
Is it that there's a whole hell of a lot less with her and the dad after?
No, there's still all the pictures have her in them, but
I don't want to be left out.
Yeah. But you perceive it from far away. But
I perceive I've locked her.
Ty and actually everybody but Mindy will notice this. At the point Pearl gets introduced in the pictures, you notice that Dad never looks over in any of the pictures at Belle. He's always looking at the shiny. And she's always the closer one. But in the pictures before that,
has a hypnotic effect.
And all the pictures before that, though, it looks like it was just Belle and Dad.
That's when the collection craze started.
Those are a glimpse of it, but she has a like what appears to be catalogs and like things everywhere of etiquette, the stuff everywhere for how to make people happy, all that stuff like that. And she kind of shoves everything away and brings up a thing. Okay, so let's assume you guys are right, because I don't believe a Cindy or a Mindy would ever lie to me, right? Pinky swear?
No, I'm actually pretty
better than that swear, an actual real swear.
Okay,
like on our lives.
Okay, so super swears. You guys would never lie to me. I have to hope that you're right, and your friends would never lie to you, because I don't know them.
I didn't say that. I just said they wouldn't lie about this. I'm pretty sure they'd lie. They're kind of that
lie,
sort of
but
friends.
I don't think they'd risk us.
All right, but you don't think they're lying to you about this, right?
No, because usually they count on us to save their butts.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be perfectly
honest. Are you the guys that Cindy saved when she shot that thing's tongue off?
No, well, that was tongue off I'm looking for too.
That's like everyone's favorite stories upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that happened. I'm pretty sure she made that up.
I think that might be.
That's not true.
I don't think she'd lie. Okay, so
lie.
Alright, let's assume you guys are right. And that some bad thing's gonna happen. Like, there is no way I could probably... I don't know who to trust at this point, right? So... She kind of looks well, I'm gonna take care of the girls down on the level and make sure they're okay.
Will you be able to get them off the ship if things go bad?
We'll be okay. Okay? We're gonna be okay. But your little friends here need to get off the ship, right?
Yeah. I'll actually strode over, start looking at the pictures. Like, I'm betting he keeps himself real sequestered away. Doesn't really interact with the crew that much, that sort of thing.
Mostly lately. Ever since his health started to go.
So the only reason he'd come out is... The only way they'd be able to get him is if it was something where he was out for something high profile. Something like that happening soon?
Yeah, he usually comes out for, the birthday parties and things like that.
Oh, wait, there's one coming tonight.
Yeah, we're having a really big birthday party tonight. So, if this is going to happen, it's probably going to happen during that. So... Okay, what
when we were told to turn off the gravity.
Yeah. Alright, so what I can do for you guys, alright, because Cindy and Mindy, you really want these guys to get away, right?
Well, we kind of want everybody to get away.
I know. I'm trying to help you right now. I'm gonna have to try and work on everybody else too. But that's a lot of people. I can get you.
Hang on a second, she says, folding her arms kind of grumpily. How many Mindies you got?
I don't know. I don't count them like that, sweetie. The personalities are what their personalities are.
No,
6.
their personalities are what our personalities are, and I happen to know that Mindies run fast and hit things with sticks, which can be pretty useful.
I don't think any of our Mindies do that.
Have you given them a stick yet?
Why would I give them sticks?
I'll just look over, looks right at him, and he goes, "Kid, you still got the baton on you, don't you?"
Uh-huh.
And I've still got this. She says, brandishing a gun.
She whips the baton out, slams it to the floor.
Bell's jaw drops, her eyes do that tiny dot look, like she is terrified that children have been allowed weapons.
You know, I'm actually a pretty good shot when I don't go waving it around. She says, waving it around a little bit.
And I'm serious.
Please, someone. No, that's not safe, sweetie. You can't do that. No,
yeah,
sweetie.
I'll just because kids, stop waving the gun around.
She puts it back away. The point is, if we get a few more of these, I happen to know that we've got at least 4 Cindy's that can shoot them, and at least 6 Mindies that can hit people. That's half an army.
There's over 1,000 people on this ship, sweetie.
Some of them have to be with us.
Some of them.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be so sneaky. You've had this.
Somebody is, you know, if this is who you say they are, we won't have access to weapons and stuff. And also these are kids. You kids shouldn't have had to fight. This is not what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but we had to, and it turns out we're kind of good at it.
Okay. Live it this way. You know the ship you guys shot down that we were on that hit the planet that had the bug things?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had to fight.
Oh, my poor babies.
Because it's choice between that.
She actually just kind of like drops what she was doing, like she was in a train of thought, and she just kind of leans over and grabs Cindy and Mindy and gives them a big warm hug.
Hugging it later when everyone's alive.
All right, wait. But okay, look, I'm gonna. The thing is that's a lot of girls to move very suddenly. Like, let me help you guys out as a backup plan. If everything goes wrong, I want to know that you guys got out okay. Okay. All right. So let's. But if
curiosity, do you have the profiles for the Bindies that you've got like 30 of? What do they do?
What do you mean? What do they do? They're sweet little girls.
No, I mean the real one, the one that's on the catalog.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the one that says that I'm, you know, the suspicious type, and that she's supposed to be the boisterous type. What's the Bindi supposed to do?
We went over that, or that kind of went over with you guys. But the Bindis are basically the lighthearted, innocent. They think the best of everybody kind of ones. Their name is shit.
So who's the bookish one?
There's only like 2 of those.
There was one in the description that was ultra super bookish.
Yeah. There's only like 2 of those, but they're just ultra super bookish, and they're not really super suspicious or anything like that, but they're antisocial.
What was the name?
God, it was.
You should totally make that candy.
Lindy.
Lindy. It was Lindy. It was Lindy.
It was Lindy. How many Lindys do we have?
Like 1 or 2, I think. I don't really keep track of the personality choices. I mean, even if you guys have the same personality, the moment you guys come out and start experiencing things, you start to diverge from each other.
Yeah, I know. Sunshines and rainbows. What if we put them in a think tank? Maybe they know how to get out of here.
Honestly, kid.
I don't want to scare a whole bunch of them about a thing that might not even happen.
No. I don't think you're.
Listen, I'm gonna go try.
Cindy, I don't want to either.
I mean, I could go try and talk to Dad. He usually doesn't see anybody other than Pearl about this time, but I can see if Dad'll see me.
If you talk to him now, you're going to accelerate it, and things will get incredibly
At that point,
messy.
It's right now they seem to be trying to do a surgical removing of him and then worrying about you all later. If you try and accelerate that on them now, they will instead bust in, kill him, and kill anyone else standing in the way, which will probably conveniently include all of you.
She frowns very definitively. Well, look. You sound like you're making a distraction, right? Of some sort for them?
That's the intent for what they told us to do, yeah.
Alright, and then you're gonna try and cut and run about then, right? Look, you're gonna need a ship. Alright, let me see what I can come up with. Oh, hey, look, this is one of our ships. Why is it ready? Wow. Anyway, there's one of the ships in the cargo bay. It looks like somebody just fueled it up. It doesn't have any flight plans or anything like that. It's being taken off the records. Weird. Okay, well, I'm taking it completely off record. Here we go. And, okay, here's the access numbers for it, so you can get in. It is currently loaded with enough survival supplies to last you a couple weeks. It will go through space okay, just don't push the engines too much. Dad has a tendency to buy kind of cheap vessels because they usually blow up in combat anyway.
Stands to reason.
How many people can it hold?
It does seem like their recovery method just is generally dice the thing up and taking the pieces anyhow.
Yeah, well, looks like 10? Should be able to hold 10.
So 5 comfortably.
For a backup, I mean, that's fine, but...
Totally do an arc and get one of
This is a
each.
good backup
Okay.
in case anything goes wrong. You get to the ship and you get out. Can any of you guys pilot? Or do I need to find somebody who can go down there?
Okay, pilot.
Okay, alright. Good. Look, don't scare the girls, okay? Let's try and keep this quiet. If I can find a chance to talk to Dad, I'll try and talk to Dad. Hopefully nothing happens with this. But, I'm gonna get a couple people I think I know I can trust, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure that the other girls are okay. I'm gonna go see if I can get Mike and Steven and a few others. Okay. But
Steven.
he's this he's one of these. You ever get the other guys with the weird noses, the tapers? Anyway, he's one of those guys. The kind of fuzzy guy, kind of weird. He's got really big glasses on. He doesn't need them. He just likes how they look. Anyway, usually he spends too much time in the cafeteria, but he is a doll. We talk for hours. Anyway, you guys will need to get ready. So you two, you say you're going to the... Where you're going into the engineering?
What is the distraction?
What is it?
Turn off the gravity.
Well, it doesn't seem that harmful.
Well, I'm betting we're not the only ones.
Yeah, I'm guessing turn off gravity, grav boots, guns, floundering people in corridors. He says with faraway look in her eyes.
Just like I'd put an honest guess that he's probably got multiple people doing multiple parts, and the easiest way to make sure each step gets done without screwing up the others is don't tell them about each other.
Okay, so...
That way, if even one gets found out, they don't know about the others anyhow.
Cindy, Mindy, do you want to go wait in that ship just in case?
No, I'm going to wait with the girls.
Okay, we're gonna need to find you a back route, okay? Just in case. If anything starts to happen crazy, I want you to run there. Make sure your friends are okay, okay? I'll be with the girls.
Make sure you print your armor back. If you don't still have your armor, make sure you print it back out too, kid.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, put it in under your...
Oh no, we changed clothes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Can you make sure like all of us are down there in case we do have to move? Like, you know, all the girls.
Well, we're all supposed to be there at the thing tonight.
But just make sure, okay? Because look at how we're wandering about.
Well, you two are the most free-willed ones I know. You are interested in everything. Everybody else seems pretty happy. You know, Dad's going to be really wondering why you guys aren't happy. He's going to have a talk with you soon.
It's a card.
I mean, do you want a puppy?
If you find the guards you know you can trust...
Because if you guys wanted a puppy, we can get you a puppy.
Like, have them set up so that the minute shit starts to go south, herd the kids and get out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to go talk to a couple people and get some things. Was there anything else you guys need my help with? I'm sorry, I didn't get your names. I know Cindy and Mindy. By the way, my name's Belle.
Good to meet you.
And you are...
How much access do you have to the systems?
I have access to mostly everything. I mean, I've been with Dad since, gosh, I think it's been almost 12 years?
I'm gonna need every access code you can give me.
She kind of gives you a wary look. I don't really know if I should be giving you all of that. I mean, what are you needing it for?
So I can take any measures I need to.
I'm pretty sure it'll be just shut people in hallways, that sort of thing. Make it so whoever's trying to do this is a little more shut in than they could be normally. Stop them before they start.
It's kind of eyeing Ty a bit suspiciously and looks over at Cindy and Mindy and goes, "I trust you two, but I don't know if I trust your friends."
Mindy scratches her head, looking at Ty. She looks at Cindy. Yeah, thanks, Hector. Actually, what I would like to do is player versus player roles are always great. I'd like to try and get a read on Ty.
That sounds good.
I guess I'm not exactly sure how to respond.
Do you know what your motivation is right now, Then?
Yes.
Like, are you being, as long as you know if you're being honest about,
I have not lied in terms of what I have said.
Well, it's
what is your intention? What is your intention?
It's like, are you going to turn against everybody if things go bad? That's what we're... Okay. 2.
Everything's fine.
I guess I should roll the community exert on this one.
Yeah, it's community exert and manipulate. If that is what you are going with.
I'm not really trying to manipulate.
But this could lead me to get the wrong read. If you're trying to be honest, express.
Okay.
If you're trying to mislead me, manipulate, or us, whatever.
Oh,
it's the exact same dice. Okay.
Isn't that convenient?
So essentially, you can't really get anything from looking at him.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that comes out.
He's got the same angry glower he always does.
Yep. I don't know. Kind of hid a lot when we were fighting stuff.
Okay, well, how about this? You guys call me if you need something done. I can use my codes for that, but I don't really feel comfortable giving my codes out. Dad would be really angry.
She puts her hand up.
I was going to ask is, can you access the armory?
Yeah, I think I can. What's up, Mindy?
Would you be comfortable giving one of us the codes?
I'm worried somebody will take it from you, sweetie.
If anyone tries to take it from me, I'll bash their heads in.
She will.
Just get a hold of me. It'll be fine. Dad would be really angry if I gave these out.
We're trying to save Dad's life as well.
I know, but there's no reason you can't ask me for this help. All right.
Well,
you guys
would be difficulties communicating, especially as things are going down. Who knows if communications will be affected by somebody else's sabotage, let alone the fact that you might be attempting to dodge bullets or any other attacks.
I don't think they would do anything like that.
I am almost
we're much too expensive.
Do something like that.
No, she's also got a point there.
Just because you're not the target doesn't mean you won't be caught in the crossfire.
Also, we have no reason to believe my codes will work if you're right.
It's fair.
Because if they started something like that, I would immediately start doing countermeasures. So if they are going to do anything that will lock me out, it'll make the codes useless anyway. So, was there anything else I can do prep for you guys? Because we're going to need to get ready here soon. And because there's some business we need to handle. And then,
I guess, two quick ones, right? Like I said, A, can you access the armory? Because I've got a really nice axe and a machine gun in there. I'd kind of like to have back.
I can have them left on that ship carelessly. Would that help?
I'd kind of like to have the axe at least when shit's going down as an in case, because currently don't have anything on me other than a small knife.
worrying about limiting contact with you. You know.
I was just saying, have them, I don't know, move somewhere else. Tell them to move to a different room. I can ambush the person, move them. I don't care.
I'm just saying that it takes a lot of orchestration, and I don't want you to just suddenly ambush somebody that has no part in this. If you know, I'll have it move onto the ship. I'm having all the stuff. I'll have all your guys' stuff moved onto the ship. You two are gonna go up with me with the girls, right? So, was there anything else that needed to get handled?
Also, they're out, and that's Ty.
That's Al.
I need to get to the break to check on our check on our 5th.
You have a 5th down there?
Yeah, we have a 5th. He's a bat.
Hector. We left him in the airlock with an open box.
Oh.
I knew there was something I've been meaning to mention.
Oh. Hey, Cindy.
So
Mindy,
you left him with an open box of one of them.
The door was closing. We had no other choice.
Yeah, we thought he was going to run with us, but he didn't quite get out.
I'm going to quickly roll a logic roll.
You can see there's an instantly pained look on Belle's face. Yeah, that's not enough logic roll for whatever you're trying to logic. But Belle suddenly has a kind of a pained look on her face and goes, oh, sweeties. Look, why don't you two go be with your sisters?
He's dead, isn't he?
And I'm gonna have a nice little chat here with Ty and Al about their suspicions, and we'll see about this Hector fellow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She will go up and give Belle a hug.
Yeah, so, Belle gives you guys she gives you the severe genuine hugs.
I don't hug her. I will wave.
She gives you a very, very genuine, warm hug.
Make sure you're safe, okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've been around pirates my whole life.
No, seriously, make sure you're safe.
Well, somebody's got to hold it together. Oh, wait till I go tell Pearl. Ugh. She is going to, pitch a heel. Alright. Well, you guys go...
Salute Al and Ty, and then head out to the girls.
Yep. She looks over to Al and Ty as soon as the doors close and goes, he's scheduled to be executed shortly before the party.
I kind of figured. By the way, there's your moment where they're going to kill him.
Why would they kill him at the execution? Why not kill him at the party when everybody's off guard?
Because the execution is the place where they can get multiple distractions. I'm betting they're probably planning something with the bat, even if it's something as simple as, someone shows them at the right moment.
You're saying that your bat friend is colluding to assassinate my father?
He's saying
I doubt they're doing it on purpose. I'm saying the bat's just part of a distraction. Alive.
Well, look, I'll go see if I can plead some mercy for your bat.
I don't think that would help the matters at this point. No. If they're planning everything to happen there, that'll trigger another thing of, guess what? Our original plan got foiled. Well, we told these three, we should probably kill them. And, they were seen here, here, and here. We should probably wipe out everyone who's involved in those parts. Then, they're at a violent coup rather than the quick surgical thing they're trying to do.
You're just a wonderful ray of sunshine. Yeah, I'll be
I didn't get this far in life. I didn't get this far in life being a ray of sunshine. I got this far in life being pragmatic and understanding who my enemies were and led.
Are you able to carry weapons?
She smiles. I am a weapon.
Do you know how fast you're going, Kai?
Now, you two better be wherever you're supposed to be. I need to handle a few things.
Probably on tour.
She's going to hand you.
Cindy, Mindy, the bed now.
Yep, she's going to hand you a communicator transmission device that is on a locked frequency and private. And she'll hand it to Hector, or not Hector, Ty. Yeah, she's handing it to Hector. It's way better if she hands it to Hector. Yeah, she hands
Arm stretches.
I have superpowers. No, she hands it to Ty. He goes, "You need anything? Try to get a hold of me on this."
Anything, eh? No.
Yeah.
Just nod.
And then,
know as well.
if all goes well, I hope in a few hours we won't need to worry about each other. Alright. Any last minute preparation anybody is doing other than, of course, Hector?
I'm sleeping.
As soon as we...
On the way down, Al is going to be talking to Ty, going, I have at least moderate suspicion she might be in on it.
No. Sounds like she's an optimistic idiot.
I never know.
Either way, definitely not saving all the kids.
Probably not, no. Oh, if we want to make it so the girls will actually come along, shutting off the life support's probably not the best idea.
So
Or
I
at
was
least
shutting
to
off
all
life
the wings.
support.
Well, that was part of the original idea I floated, so I figured. Got a different idea?
Always.
Shutting off everything.
Scared to clue me in so I know where to run?
Eventually. The ship.
Everything going off?
I don't fully know exactly what will happen if I hit the switch.
I don't know what's turning off when I turn this off.
I'm turning off the existence of the ship.
If you start overloading some systems, you tend to get collateral damage.
Makes sense. I think that's our last in character, but...
Okay. And then we will go down.
As soon as we get into the hallway, Cindy's going to say, trap.
You think?
Did you see all the pictures on the wall? Hang on. Is there a nearby room? Is there like another nearby room, or is it just her room here?
There's a couple of rooms nearby, yeah.
I'm going to peek inside one and see if it's empty.
It is empty.
I'm going to go in there and pull out my bird drive.
The bird drive.
Alright, take out your bird drive.
Yep, it's
Take
going
up the B drive.
plug in the B drive. Wake her up.
Sad face, no bagel.
No, Pickle. Hang on. I got something that I want you to look at because I'm a little worried. There's somebody that we were talking to about this sort of mutiny thing that this. Oh, you didn't hear about that. Listen, there's a mutiny thing going on. What's important? There are things. People are trying to kill the guy who's running the ship here, but he's got these two earlier models of us. I know it's weird. He's got these two kind of previous models that have been with him for a long time, and we were just talking to one of them, but she creeps me out a little bit. And she's got a lot of pictures of herself with him when she was young, and then there's a whole lot of pictures of herself with him when there was a new one of her, and they're kind of, those weird creepy pictures that make you feel like somebody's neglected and possibly remorseful. And there was a whole lot of evasion of certain situations that I think would be more helpful. I just want you to look into her files and see if there's any indication of maybe, that she might want him gone.
Okay.
Her name is Belle. I think she's just sad.
She might be, but she might also be a trap.
Her files are boring.
You're all traps.
Her files are really boring.
Well, okay. Like boring how?
She gets a lot of dress patterns.
See, she just likes dresses. She's neglected
like
and found a new passion,
anything?
which is us.
Oh, all right. What about her sister?
You want me to
She
hack
said she
the
was
other
going to
one?
talk to her. Yeah, look in there. She said she was going to tell her. I mean, we might as well make sure.
The haughty one who may have grand designs beyond even her father.
Ooh.
Yes, that one there.
Minty says dramatically, having seen this hollow fit before.
Ooh.
Is she evil?
No, she's pretty.
She's got some saucy emails going.
With who?
Who's my gummy wummy?
I don't know. Who calls themselves a gummy wummy?
I don't know.
Well, it seems like she's flirting with somebody in the crew.
Do you know who?
Oh, first mate.
Oh my god, she's evil Belle. She's gonna bring Belle.
Okay. Any sort of does she have a schedule right now?
What schedule?
Well, like where's she supposed to be right now?
It looks like her schedule is. I don't even know what that is. Is that a pedicure?
Okay. I do kind of know what that is. Can we get those emails on like my toggle or something where I can reference them?
I only got some of them, but I mean it's mostly to my gummy wummy. I love you so. I mean,
if it's the first mate, I've seen this film.
Do any of them consist of gummy wummy? Shoot the captain.
No, it doesn't say anything that blatant.
My father's getting too old for this, or my father really should step down, or
I hate my existence and life is hollow.
Wow, you guys are dark for kids.
I've had a bad day.
No, it seems mostly a lot of things of like, I can't wait to talk to you later. You've really opened my eyes.
Oh my god! Yeah, Minnie's ringing bell.
Anything like reporting to eyes? Wait, don't tell her yet. We need to actually be able to prove it. You saw how unwilling she was to listen.
I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm just gonna say don't trust her. In natural way. Yeah.
Okay. Where are her quarters?
It looks like she's up 3 more levels, past some guards.
Okay. Download all that, and then take solace in the fact that you are digital and will probably not feel any of the pain we're about to experience.
What?
Goodbye. Okay. We definitely need to keep her from talking to her sister. Wait a minute.
I'm ringing bell.
Okay. Just maybe tell her to go someplace else rather than telling her not to do
Mindy.
something.
Did you get back to the other girls okay?
No, Cindy said to tell you to get someplace else that isn't Nepal.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Oh, why? What?
Because Pearl has saucy emails to the first mate, and it's really suspicious.
This is your downside. Mindy, this is what they have in the little blurb at the bottom of your box. Okay,
have you guys been getting into other people's emails?
No, not us.
Are your friends getting into other people's emails?
Also, we don't know her well enough to be quantified as a friend.
This is why I was very concerned about letting Ty have my access codes.
Oh, Ty doesn't have it. Ty doesn't know about this.
Al did this?
No.
Cindy did this.
Cindy did this.
Hey, you actually said what I said. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I lied. Isn't that great? I did it.
You're getting better at this.
Sweetie, you just said you lied.
No. She's talking to me. Listen, we think her integrity has been compromised. She's been wooed by gummy wummies.
Don't tell Poe.
Gummy wummies?
Yeah, that's the pet name she has for the first mate.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god.
No, it's treacherous.
What's the first mate's name anyway?
He's actually Gun Me.
Well, that's like really. But who else would start a mutiny? His name is Gun Me.
Yeah,
it's like Lucas wrote it.
Right.
it's actually like that. It's like Gun Me kind of thing. Like that.
Oh, shot to the heart.
Please don't tell Poe.
Okay, well, that's like getting into her diary, guys. That's really not cool. I mean,
treacherous diary.
I've seen her, like, give him looks before. I guess that kind of makes sense.
Plotting looks.
Sweetie, have you hurt yourself? Love is
multiple times, like 50 at once.
Hang on. How many, like, what happens if the captain dies? Who takes over?
I don't know. I guess I do.
Well, do you or does Pearl?
I don't know. Dad never said. I mean, I don't... Dad's not gonna die! It's gonna be fine!
Well, we're gonna plan to save him, and that means keeping Pearl out of the loop.
Okay. Well, you don't want me to tell Pearl, then?
No telling Pearl. Go directly to Dad.
Yeah, if I can get a hold of him. Alright, well, you guys get yourselves in order. I can't be chasing you and 48 other girls. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Promise?
But we're clear on the Pearl out of the loop thing, right?
Pearl's out of the loop. I won't tell Pearl anything. She probably would have just been angry if I went up there and interrupted her pedicure anyway.
Okay.
You know how she gets when... Well, you don't know. But anyway, she has to look her best for everything.
How does she get? Does she get treacherous?
Does she get angry? Does she get evil?
Did she get mad? Did she get mean mad?
Goodbye, girls.
Goodbye. But tell us if she gets treacherous.
She hung up. How's Hector doing?
Yeah, that's actually who I was getting down to. Hector, about the time you wake up, you hear a bang on the metal wall outside. Here, got a visitor.
Okay.
The random guy that I'm throwing his accent sounds like that. And a beautiful white unicorn Hemi entered the room. And she can't...
So how close do these two look?
What?
Is this... Because I saw... Is this the same one I saw earlier? Or is this
which one?
in the med field?
Yeah, you saw her in the medical bay, yeah. It's the same one.
Okay.
And she's going to walk in and kind of crouch down next to you because you were sleeping. And she'll go, are you Hector?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, my name's she kind of looks around. My name's Belle, and Cindy and Mindy wanted me to make sure you're okay. Look, I'm gonna talk to my dad, and I'm gonna see if I can get a stay of execution for you, because you're really important to them. So, just hang in there, okay? I mean, hope's on the way, okay?
Okay. If this is a fix or not.
Alright, listen, this is kind of awkward and I can't really talk for you for too long. They're already kind of giving me these weird looks for coming down here, but, I remember you from the med bay, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll do what I can, and no matter what, I'll make sure the girls are okay. Alright?
Okay.
She smiles and she gives your hand a squeeze. And then she gets out, and the guards tell you that you have 15 minutes
to live
to make your peace.
I wanted Belle to lean in and just go, oh, by the way, Hell Hydra.
Well, you see, the thing is, Hector right now is sitting here going, this might be a setup, so I'm like, I don't know what to do right now.
Okay, so after about 15 minutes, some guards show up, and you're actually allowed to put back on your cleaned clothes, because they actually will have taken your clothes and cleaned them.
On account of we're going to kill you in public, you slob.
And you are led with your handcuffs on down the hallways up into a massive auditorium that is usually where they hold the big birthday parties. It's multi-purpose.
Oh, this is going to take so long for them to clean up after?
No, I mean, fine.
Blood takes forever to clean out everything.
They're going to claim it's cake.
Nice, it's simple. The
girls start eating it ravenously.
Strawberry frosting.
The whole floor just kind of leans down towards a big sewer drain in the middle, coincidentally, and they just have a lot of hoses.
Yep. You are led into what is a large auditorium, and at the front of it is a seat that is kind of set up like a throne with no back. And it is open. And there are crew on all sides kind of forming this line around you. It's kind of it's like this big event where they're all going to watch you as you're on this raised dais. And Cindy and Mindy, are you guys sneaking in there to watch?
Is this near our place?
This is the auditorium where the birthday party would be. So were you guys going to sneak over
Oh,
at a time?
So we're stationed right near there.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know what's happening, do we? Wait, we had the execution just before the birthday party.
Yeah. But you don't know it's Hector, unless somebody else told you.
I totally told you.
Don't think Mindy would then.
Okay. Would Cindy?
I don't know that it is ahead of our current plan.
There wasn't execution at that point.
Yeah, there was just an arrangement before the birthday party, so I don't think it's...
Yeah, I don't think we had enough information.
Yep, okay.
We're moving on to the girls.
So, Ty and Alton, you guys are in position down in the engineering room?
Yep.
Okay. It is coming up in T-minus 45 seconds when you're supposed to turn gravity off. Hector, a very old, bedraggled, bearded vulture? A bearded vulture. He's an older-looking Vector. Comes walking very deliberately across the stage, and you can hear him coming long before you see him, because you can hear his cane hitting the stage floor. And beside him is one of the most beautiful Vectors you've ever seen. It looks very similar to Belle, but crank her up by 100. She's absolutely gorgeous. And on the other side, you see Belle wringing her hands, watching him approach. She rushes over to him as he gets to his seat and begins whispering heatedly in his ear. And he frowns, and then he pats her lightly on the hand, and then motions to Pearl. Pearl says in a loud voice, speaking out to everyone in the auditorium type thing, "Friends, we are here to witness justice."
Treason.
We do not tolerate those who take from us what is ours. This stranger who has come onto our ship uninvited has stolen from us.
Good.
And for someone who has stolen from the crew, from the ship, there is one penalty: death. And then she will kind of back up, and the vulture will begin to speak.
I swear, if you start saying Kali Ma, I'm out here.
Hector Roba, it is unfortunate that you have treaded into our territory, but I can give you no mercy for what you have done, as I would not give it to anyone who has stolen from our crew. Hector Roba, what will you say in your final moments?
I can get myself killed right now so easily.
You're kidding me? Just because
you're also going to get yourself killed by doing nothing, so...
No, I have way out right now. It's the funny part.
And as he's waiting for you to talk, he's kind of shakily getting back out of the chair. You can tell he's actually having trouble getting up. And leaning on his cane, he starts approaching you.
I have nothing to say.
Soon he gets close to you, and he pulls out a long, serrated blade. He is joined at his side by a very large grizzly bear Vector. And
ooh, he doesn't even do it with a clean death. That's rude.
And he looks over and nods to the captain as the grizzly bear reaches around and grabs you by the arms. He does it roughly, Hector, but he does not do it firmly.
Oh my.
I'm going to guess that that's the hint there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going
he holds you close towards the condor as he goes, "I enact judgment," and he begins to lunge forward with the blade.
I'm going to pop the thing that I can't suddenly think the names of. Cuffs.
Are you're gonna pop the cuffs and fight away?
Yeah, I've got combat flying. So.
All right. Give me an agility roll.
Dex.
Or dexterity roll.
Dex? Okay.
So for you to escape out of this.
What? Body
exert.
Exert, I'm guessed?
Yeah,
Not like it really matters. Everything other than community is the same, so. So, Dex. 2, 10, and a bonus. Ooh, that's not good.
Alright. The dagger comes in way tighter than it should. As you move to deftly get out of the way. The bear holding you suddenly lurches as if he's trying to fight you in the struggle. Give me a body perceive search.
You're gonna get this bear killed.
I'm pretty sure the bear ain't the one who's gonna get killed in all this.
A 13 and a 7.
Alright. You are able to notice in your struggle to get away, though you failed to possibly get away from the dagger, you get away because you're forced. As the bear lurches forward. In one kind of swift movement, he grabs the arm of the captain and jams the blade deep into his throat.
And whispers, "The Lannisters on their regard."
Blood sprays all over you as the shrieking starts, including the bear yelling, "He's killed the captain."
I'm going to wait. As I'm flying away, I can duplicate voices.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually, and I have heard lionesses. Remember who actually did this, and I'm gone.
Oh, you're doing Linus?
So,
instead of the semblance of this guy, no wait, I was wrong. He didn't kill the captain. I did.
Right,
I can't tell.
What you're able to find, Hector, is there's a sudden panic, and about this time, gravity is supposed to be turned off. Is gravity off now? I'm asking Hector. I'm asking Ty and Alton. Are you guys actually turning off gravity?
I'm going to hold off for 5 more seconds.
All right.
I was supposed to.
Hector, you start flying easily through the air because it is 5 more seconds before gravity gets turned off. So you make your way over it. There was mysteriously a vent on the side of the wall in the auditorium that was left completely uncovered. Do you fly out that?
It's a trap. Don't do it.
Totally a trap, and if anywhere else, I'm dead anyways, so...
Alright, so you fly in through that. Hector, give me one last body perceive search.
11 and a 5.
Alright.
Or 12 and a 5, sorry.
As you start, flying out before you're completely out of the way of being able to see people, you do notice that concealed weapons are being pulled in the crowd, and other people are dying. And the screaming has started. Is there anywhere in particular you would look in the auditorium as you leave? Or do you not care about anybody in there?
Well, I actually had one person who seemed to actually be looking out for me, so I'm actually going to look towards I lost track of which one's which. Bell.
Okay.
Bell.
Bell is at the top of the steps to the auditorium, or, holding her dead/dying father, trying to piece him back together. And weapons are being drawn at her.
That's not very effective. You should actually just attack her rather than take
Equip and shoot.
Yeah, pull out a drawing utensil and draw. And
Yeah, equip and shoot. Don't sit there arting.
Right. Well, this is a few seconds he has, and then as soon as you get into the ventilation, Hector, gravity's turned off. So your momentum will go crazy places.
It occurs to me that we probably could have solved this situation much easier if we just turned gravity on more.
Hector would have really been unhappy with that as he was flying at the time.
Smash!
Ow! Cindy and Mindy, gravity has suddenly turned off. all the girls start screaming because they're terrified.
Oh shit, it's happening.
Wait, isn't this a little ahead of schedule?
A little.
Well, we don't just start floating, right? I mean, we're stationary until we decide to move.
Yeah,
so.
You're stationary, but things start, doing stuff.
Holding on to, chair very tightly.
Basically, you guys are sitting or doing whatever, and another Cindy or Mindy goes running by, and all of a sudden they their momentum goes, whoa!
They suddenly take off into the air on a weird angle.
Gonna ring bell.
There is no answer.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Oh shit!
Ring her bell. Ring.
No shit! I'm gonna say shit. What's happening?
All the kids are going, I don't know. Well, the gravity's off. What's wrong? I don't know. Where's
Mike? I guess we can call Mike. Let's call Mike.
Yeah, we know Mike's number. Gonna call Mike.
You calling Mike?
Yep.
There is the sound of Mike coming up. Who is this? What is it? We've got a lot going on right now.
This is Mindy. It's Bell safe. What's happened?
She's in the auditorium. Oh God, it's bad. Listen, kids. Just hang tight. All right, I'll be up there. I don't know. Listen. Oh shit! He shot at me. Fuck. Sorry, kids. I mean, just stay cool. Don't let anybody in.
Okay.
Okay. Don't die. And she'll hang up.
Alright, so there's something wrong with the gravity generator, but Mike's dealing with it, and we're just supposed to stay
Mike!
here.
No. Isn't this a dose of reality moment?
Well, I guess, but we don't have a target. I mean, it sounds like it already happened.
Defense.
To get him to the ship?
No, to hold off here, just in case anyone comes for us.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but I was kind of hoping that, maybe they'd stop it. I guess we could tell them. Hang on, we need to get a feed.
How many entrances are into here, anyway? There
are 2. Both are elevator. Well, actually, one's an elevator and one's an emergency stairwell.
All right,
so here's a question.
Thing? We can do it.
Do elevators stop in no gravity like they do when a fire starts?
They actually still work on the ship.
Okay.
It's just unfortunately because there's handholds. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on to them. I'm gonna plug in the bird.
Okay.
To whatever console is close to me.
Okay. One of the girls comes up behind you. New game?
How did she come up behind me? She has no purchase in zero gravity.
She's kind of floating back there because she started walking, and she's kind of like, okay.
Maybe
everybody's flapping their tiny wings trying to make them work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Lindy one because they could figure out how to do it.
Yeah. Kind of. It's more like a relative friend. I'm gonna bring the bird up. Hi. I need you to do something.
I hate time travel.
I'm sorry. I know it's.
What year is it?
Shit's gone down in the animal kingdom.
It's only been like a few minutes since the last time.
It's
been
a while longer than that.
It's actually been more than a few minutes.
In a couple hours.
Timestamp on this says differently.
Well, it's been okay. So anyway, the part that matters is that we think something went bad, and we kind of need to find out. Can you get a video feed for like the main auditorium?
What do I get?
Continued existence and safety to a new body.
Or yeah, the continuity of time as opposed to a frozen purgatory on a drive.
Oh, can't argue with either of those choices. Okay, let me see what I can do. I'm gonna try and hack it. Unfortunately, as always, you're dealing with a scientist who never really got good at hacking. Oh, she did okay! The feed comes in fuzzy, and there is a crumpled shape on the floor of the auditorium. There is a white unicorn that is now face down on the ground, who has been handcuffed. A bear who is hugging a very distressed-looking Pearl.
It happened. All right. Mindy, get ready with whatever speech you've got stored up. She's going to throw this video up on all the screens in the room. Put it on, like, cinema mode.
All the girls go quiet.
Mindy's going to try and float herself up in front of that screen.
Mm-hmm.
You just start yawning.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Doesn't rotate.
That's okay, I'll let you orientate and shove your... You might hit the ceiling there's some time during the speech, so... Just saying.
Okay.
Even better.
Lindy's, Cindy's, Mindy's, Bindy's, and all alike.
Findies and Kindies, Rindies and Bindies, Zindies. Lend me your horns.
Something terrible has happened. Our father has been struck down.
Daddy!
Now,
one's the overdramatic one.
Yeah,
I know
this is like a whole bunch
everyone
of
wants to mourn, but it's not the time. Now we have to keep ourselves safe.
The ugly crying
has started. And we have to make sure that those who did that do not get the ship and do not get us. I want you all to look to each other and to look to those freaking doors and make sure nobody comes in here.
Nobody comes in!
And if it comes to it, she looks to Cindy on this thing of, I don't know what I'm saying, where is my mouth going? If it comes to it, we'll take this ship.
One of them throws her arm in the air and yells Caitlin and then punches the wall.
Yeah! Yeah! Exactly! We can do this.
And then she bounces off the wall because of that.
Yeah, there we go. Her momentum takes her down the hallway. She's gone now.
Yeah.
Here, Caitlin!
I know this is scary, but you are all so much stronger than you realize.
Thankfully, you're not stronger than I realize. I need all the Mindys over here, and I need all the Cindys over here.
There's
if
two
anybody
Mindys.
has any kind of Nerf weaponry, I need you to overcharge your springs immediately.
If any of you are good with computers, see if you can get some of the printers to print us out some weapons or something, okay?
Oh yeah, hey, can you do that? She says, looking over to the bird.
What does it look like? An ATM?
Well, at the moment, you've got kind of a funny game graphic thing going on, but
I don't need this.
really though, if I die, you're kind of hosed. Like you will be in this computer hell.
Really,
forever,
I will point out that if you die, I wouldn't know.
No, fair enough. Touche. We have an odd relationship, you and I. Anyway, I came across the country to try to save your life. Try to print me out a gun, please.
You have a gun. Why do you need another gun?
Because they need guns. She says,
okay.
pointing to the...
All right, I'm printing it out. It's in the armory. Can you get to the armory?
Can you?
Can I get to the armory? Hey, who knows how to get to the armory?
Mike does.
Right. We will find a way to get to the... We're the Lindy's. Lindy's! I need a way to the armory.
No, you need a way to get the printers here to do it.
Well, that could be good too. Split it up. Divide and conquer. Other catchphrases.
There's only
Someone
two
help
Lindy's.
me down.
Supply and conquer.
Alright, Ty and Alton. What other systems are you taking off, and are you taking them off now?
Well, for one, I'm going to screw with anybody on the bridge. Can I take out navigation?
Well, I understand that you want to make those kind of advances, but I don't know if they'll reciprocate. Alright, you're going to try to screw with navigation?
Yep.
The things you knew that you had access of things that had vulnerabilities were the reactor and the weapon system. if you want to try and take out navigation, you'll have to do a hot roll, and you won't be making it look like it's an accident.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to... Yeah, I'll start up the weapons.
Alright. All across the ship, for anybody that's not with Alton and Ty, there is the loud sounds of heavy machinery going off. In space, it doesn't really matter, but inside the ship, the machinery for the guns is actually quite loud. And there's occasionally flashes out some of the windows, as the ship is acting like it is now in combat.
Oh my god, what the hell do people do?
Hector, you're trailing through the ductwork.
Yep.
Are you going to make any attempts to get out of it before you get to the cargo bay?
Probably not. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm target right now.
Okay, so you are hightailing it out. Cindy and Mindy, since he's going to be going past your guys' level about now, I want you guys to give me a perception roll for the sound of somebody flipping their way through the vents.
Oh, man.
I continue to be oblivious.
Nothing new. It's what we're used to, Allie.
You don't have a bonus on search?
No. Well, I have it. What do we call it? Oh wait, shit! I do. I have 3 dots in it. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you had the same roll I did for that.
Whoops.
All right. Well, amongst all the chatter, you probably wouldn't have heard it anyway because there's a bunch of
Was
stuff.
that 10?
Probably not, just because there's a lot of children talking suddenly, and they're all panicked. But Cindy will hear it definitely, because Cindy has the ears of whatever. So, Cindy, you hear there is something in the vents, and it's at least people big.
Another excellent.
How many guns do we have? Is it just the me?
Just the you.
Mindy!
What?
I got one coming through.
What?
Not you, her.
What?
God, they're gonna shoot each other.
Listen, there's somebody coming through the vents. I need people on that vent and on that vent. And then I'm going to stand here. No, I'm going to stand here.
This is being not easy with gravity.
Yeah, right. this
so
really would.
They get over to the vents. What are we looking at? By the way,
we're waiting to see who comes through.
Hector, you're starting to hear the sounds of what can only be hell to you.
Okay, if anybody comes through there that isn't Mike, we need to hit him on the head.
Can I hear this?
Yes.
Or do I have to make a check?
Yeah, you can hear this.
I'm gonna
they're not being
slow
subtle.
down and just... Really, you two?
Oh god, Bono's coming for us! No.
You hear a cacophony of, "It's not Mike! It's not Mike!" They start throwing things into the vent because they don't see anything.
Ow.
Wait, ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Stow your weapons!
It's not Mike!
That's Hector. He is also a good guy.
Who the fuck's
He's
Hector?
also a Mike.
He is also a Mike.
He's like Mike. He's really chill.
So he's also a Mike?
Hector counts,
Yeah.
he counts as a Mike.
Okay. Sorry, Hector. Sorry, Hector. Sorry, Hector. Sorry, Hector. Sorry, not quite Mike.
We need to go.
We were holding up here and never letting them take the Southern Sun. What are you doing?
Well, let's put it this way. They're framing me for what happened.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, we should leave. All right. Does the vent take you to the ship?
I'm guessing they left it open, but don't know if that's a tarp.
Oh, could you maybe investigate that before we...
Wait, how does he know about the ship?
Yeah. How do you know about the ship?
Yeah, by the way, out of character, we don't know that you know about the ship, and so...
And you don't know that they know about the ship. Or if it's even the same ship.
Well, there's a ship waiting for me in the cargo bay.
Wait, well, okay. Who gave you that?
I'm gonna start using Linus's voice again.
We don't
I
know
am
him.
Linus.
We haven't met that man.
I've never.
Oh, I thought you guys.
They've never run into him.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, so I don't know what he is on the ship. He's some lion cog thing that's way too shiny.
Okay,
Does anybody
so
know what that is?
nobody.
Do
Okay.
any of the other girls? No. Okay.
They have no idea.
So
okay.
I'm.
Well, if none of them know about it, then chances are he's on the other side because everybody who was on our team was kind of like related to the girls.
Yeah.
Have you
So,
seen the other two?
Wait a minute. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you actually kill him?
No, the person holding me stabbed him with his own knife.
Oh. Well, why were you down there?
I was to be killed.
Knew it.
I knew it. No, wait, I knew it. Well, okay, so we all knew it. Fine. We knew it. Not that we wouldn't have helped.
Okay, so you're heading for the ship, right?
Yeah, it's the only way out of here, and I can see for me.
Once you get there, see if there's other ships that can hold, say, 50 odd people.
50?
Maybe 30.
It's
We're
important
small.
that it's odd people.
Yes. Well, with the people,
It is the odd people asking me.
Yeah,
So
Mindy is gesturing to the others.
I'm just sitting there going, "Oh God, there's more of them." Okay, we start whistling. By the way, because I'm considering this
trying
probably
not
not
to creep.
combat.
All right, so you're whistling.
Trying to
He
see
does this when he's nervous.
what I can see down the vents that I'm in.
You can see like a whole bunch of the vent junctions seem to be closed off. It's like a one determined path all the way down for you.
Okay.
That sounds awfully trappy.
Yeah. Actually, I don't have anything to deal with it, so.
Here. She'll hand you the gun.
No, hold on to it. My stuff's supposed to be waiting there, and Linus said it
If
was.
it's a trap, they'll be totally waiting for you to get down there to get your stuff.
Yeah, but at the same time, part of me actually thinks that this person just wants me off of, I guess now his ship. He said,
Just take it anyway. I've got, stuff. I can do other stuff.
She's got me.
All right,
Actually, I've got like 6 of her.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a brief potty break. 1 sec.
Okay. So we do the body break.
Do it.
Do it. Be hubby.
"No, I'm not going to do it." So there.
Do it.
Did it go really quiet?
Sam.
Body break.
Oh, okay.
Ba-doop.
Maybe badoop. Only a maybe.
So, how are you enjoying your army, ally?
Well, this remains to be seen how much of an army they are.
I was almost expecting a Braveheart-esque speech.
Oh no, Mindy ain't good at speeches.
I was kind of hoping for a stalwart.
And they'll never take.
Oh, Mindy was put on the spot.
I know it. All I can imagine is as you got up in front of the screen, you couldn't quite stop your rotation, so there's
So
just
it's spinning
very slow spin.
I like how my last words before the scene jumped was, "Can somebody help me down?"
I do like I mentioned to Dan, we were talking about it a little bit on the side, and pointing out that it's gone from good chance that the kids would probably get caught in crossfire easily to good chance a chunk of them are gonna die.
Nah, we're awesome.
We got this covered. I'm not seeing a problem.
They're gonna find out that the common.
You two will do okay. The rest of
Good for
Oh,
them.
fuck you too.
But that's still very helpful for us.
Allie, have we determined if you're part of the common ones or like uncommon?
I'm an uncommon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're gonna find out that the commons actually have a special ability that they actually are bulletproof. Somehow that became a common power.
Who all is here?
I don't know any
you is
users
all
here. I'm pretty sure there are no sheep playing this game right now.
Well, I will go over to Hatdan
Wake
and
up, sheeple.
Kronos because they're here, and I think Ali's still AFK.
No, Ali's been here.
Everybody's here.
Well, I'm gonna do Hatdan and Kronos because I haven't done anything with them for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Ty.
Yes.
You managed to successfully start tearing into the various subsystems and make them look like they start accidentally breaking down. Lights start to flicker all across the whole ship. Different corridor doors start to open and close and open and close and lock. At least one elevator drops about 20 floors before it stops suddenly. Everything starts to go on the fritz on the ship. About this time, a set of armed guards are using magnetic boots show up in engineering and start looking around very determinedly.
Time to sabotage the big part.
So you're gonna flip your special switches.
Ship.
Yep.
All right, you can flip those very quickly because you had them hot and ready to go. So those are suddenly the reactor starts. Weep, 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 weep. Panic is all over the place. The 3 engineers that were left on the ship are beside themselves with "oh fuck." And one of them runs over and grabs you and goes, "Come on, quick! We gotta get this under control."
What did you do? This shouldn't be happening right now.
I don't know. Everything's going crazy around the whole ship. I don't know what's going on.
The last time I heard that, I had to leave the ship. The thing exploded.
Well, you gotta stay here. We gotta help. Come on, quick.
Do you want to die?
Hey, you're little. Come here and get in the fuselage.
Wait.
I don't know. Get in the fuel tank real quick. We need to run some stuff. It'll be fun.
Shove them like
Come here.
That's awesome.
Come on, help.
Come on. You don't know unless you try. You gotta try. You can't give up.
That's the sound of an overload.
Yeah, well, that's why you're an underload. Get in there.
Wow, that's racist.
If anything, the cop can help. Hey, ow.
He's too big. His head's about your size.
And I'm going to make a jerking motion with my head and neck towards the engineer who's trying to force me into a small space.
I'll look over and go, I'm pretty sure you can take care of that better over on the other side.
Okay, well, get over there and get on that. Oh, hey, you two over there. Yeah, the guns. Get over here and help us.
You two have guns. Sorry.
And I'll calmly walk over, and pick up Ty, and leave the engineering.
We've been programmed.
Okay. So you guys leave engineering. Are you going to start heading down to the cargo bay?
Yep.
Okay. The ship is going nuts everywhere. For everybody, everywhere on the ship, a screen comes up. And unfortunately, I don't have art for all the characters. But a large grizzly bear with unnaturally bright green, red, yellow, whatever highlights that have been done into his hair is grimacing. Behind him, you can see Pearl, and to his side, you can see a Hemi salamander who looks vaguely like Alec Baldwin.
I'm very upset that you actually used it.
Yeah, I know.
Did you just cut the hair off Alec Baldwin?
No, I did a lot more than that.
I just meant for the general, like...
Yeah, I did cut off his hair because it didn't make sense, but yeah.
Actually, it looks more like George Clooney.
Yeah, can it be a genetic?
Oh, actually, no, it is. That's what. No, wait, it is. Oh, wait.
Clooney?
No, it is actually supposed to be like George Clooney. Yeah, it is George Clooney. God damn it. I had the name wrong. I'm not good at actor names. Anyway, so it's George Clooney.
That was a very different facial
Yeah,
structure.
like, I can't remember keep the name straight. Anyway, so it's a salamander who looks mysteriously like George Clooney.
Genetically modified salamander.
He is. Well, I mean, all electors are.
Yeah.
And there is a gummy bear, and he is
A gummy bear?
Yeah, a gummy bear.
Oh.
The bear with the embarrassing nickname.
Yes.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
He is kind of giving a sour
Plastic cog.
expression, and he goes, "The king is dead. I am now in command."
Oh, there's the first officer.
And as new king, the first duty I take is heavy. We will get rid of those who have trespassed upon us. It is time that we cull the weak. I know many of you may have called them friends, but it has disillusioned us of our true purpose. We do not make friends with cargo.
I was half expecting to say, we're exposing the cogs. Wait.
So it is with a heavy heart that I assume the throne.
With a heavy heart,
I've seen this movie too.
Yeah.
Secure all of the cargo and make preparations. Our ransom demands are being met.
Okay, into the vents.
And
Wait, plug the be in. We talked about that little thing we could do. Put a call out to the IPF, see if she can do it.
Oh, okay, let's try it.
Alright, so you're gonna go back into a room and plug Libby in?
Yep.
Alright, you can plug Libby in.
Hey,
what year is it?
No, again, just a few minutes. We're trying not to keep you in like forever time.
It's been a while.
And it's just a few. Anyway, so things have gotten worse, which I'm sure you expected, and we kind of need you to see if you can call the police.
Okay. Did you know the reactor's going?
Oh, yeah. So things are getting worse, as you expected, and we kind of need you to see if you can call the police.
Call the police for the exploding vehicle.
Let me see if I can.
Because they're securing the cargo, she says with a meaningful look.
Where the cargo?
Yeah, I was trying to be suggestive, but
Is that no?
It's access denied. Comes up. I can't get in.
Oh, okay.
New plan. Let's go kill the king.
How about navigation?
Let me see what I can do.
Oh, okay.
Reprocessing.
Well, that's not good. Can you control anything? Thrusters? Any rotation?
I'm afraid access has been disengaged for this part of the ship.
Okay, let's go kill the king.
Oh, okay. Wait. I thought we were trying to escape. Weren't we trying to escape?
About now, the elevator door's open. And there are 6 armed guards.
Get in the van!
I like to point out, Lucky's already in the vent.
He's already
Wait, those guards have 6 arms?
They could.
There is surgery for that.
There is surgery for that.
I'm gonna grab Libby and I guess we're gonna go for the vents.
You're gonna get the kid. Okay,
There's a lot of panic little girl noises happening as the guards show up. What's going on? Get in your rooms! You can't do this to us!
Get the shiny one with the bird.
I didn't like it! Allie!
Yes.
This is your moment in the sun!
Mindy's! Today! And he's going to try push off from the ground in 0 gravity towards the fucking guards.
Well,
Is it really bad?
I am asking because Cindy and Mindy have something... Yeah, is this it?
Yes.
Is this it?
I would like it to be it.
Cindy, would you like this to be it?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how the scene goes, but she can have it for hers if you want, unless you want to do it all at once.
Well, I was gonna say, did you want to go on the amazing chain reaction that this might
be? Be emboldened by the cry.
Okay, because I thought we were trying to flee.
Fuck 'em.
All right.
Well, this will be an amazing distraction maneuver.
I am emboldened.
There is 50 of them in a room together.
Ah.
Do you realize how bad this can be?
You were trying to set it all off.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
It's gonna end badly. Is what this.
All right. So, are you guys gonna go at the same time?
Yes.
You listen to my call. Avengers Assemble.
All right. Well, both of your eyes, I believe, start. Describe what each of you does.
I guess it depends on what you're trying to achieve here. If it's supposed to be like a bigger thing, or
well, it's starting small because you guys are lighting the flame.
Okay, Mindy's wing, the tiny wing, starts smoldering.
Because you guys are getting your wings now, and also your transcendent, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
what is your? The latter part doesn't really do a whole lot yet. So
yeah.
But the little cosmetic thing. Mindy's wings go aflame, and those flames look like they're making a lot bigger wings.
Mindy, you're on fire! Well, Mindy, you're on fire!
Yeah, I'm great!
Alright, so
legitimately, you're on fire!
Legitimately, you're on fire! Okay, and Cindy, what happens with you?
She's entering champion form!
You just like...
Before me!
Are you like agitated?
I will not allow this transgression to pass. I have to run up.
Vegeta situation. She's so jealous.
She's gonna to leap off the floor through the 0Gs and attempt to join the front line.
As you do, your wings also suddenly they almost look like they flicker out of existence as they suddenly shimmer back in, bigger than ever.
I have gained additional wing.
And there's almost a shimmer effect that kind of crosses over over Cindy, as there's like a flame that flicks off the end of Mindy's tail, and it looks like it goes away for a second. And then there's almost like an energy in the room, a spark. All the girls start going, yeah! And it just starts happening all over the place. They all just start going,
lots of different effects.
Lots of different effects, and it gets bigger and bigger each time. The last one looking more magnificent than the previous. And something feels wrong about life. There's almost like a sickening feeling. There's like a sickening feeling that goes across the entire ship. It's 50 different transcendent events go
He
off.
has become that which we fear. A Super Saiyan!
Down in the vents, it's almost like a sense of vertigo for you as the world starts to twist and turn in front of you. It seems to stretch out forever suddenly and then go away.
Blaming the kids. Totally blaming the kids.
Meanwhile, with Alton and Ty, you guys are making your way through corridors, getting towards where you were heading to, and for a brief moment, it's like half the ship shears away, and then snapped back together again.
The floor feels like it's made of bees.
And the taste is like the color purple. It is a gloriously cacophony of effects that happens before Cindy and Mindy. The 4 guards start backing up in a panic into the elevator.
Oh god, 2 guards disappeared.
2 guards disappear and then reappear.
It's like there was 6.
And then, as if it never was there, the elevator's gone.
We did it!
What exactly did we do?
Caitlin! Slam!
Yeah! Mindy!
That's what basically happened.
Yeah, basically.
Just gonna look around at the sudden new row of special effects and be like, Hector, move out of the way. We'll go first.
I've already been going through.
He's gone down the middle.
We can still speak to him.
And anyway, I'd look over and see that Hector is currently gone and be like, right, well then we'll go second.
We all look awesome now.
I told you this would happen. I didn't actually really think it was going to happen.
What was the fire and then the translucent and like somebody looked like, the wings suddenly stiffened and
she's going to grab you by the shoulders and just say, magic!
Oh my god, we have magic.
They're going to be so unhappy when I see them.
Mindy's going to, look down at her fingers and create a little flicker of flame. Magic!
Magic!
You suddenly hear, Caitlin! And there's like a little spark of lightning at the other end of the room, and the doorway that goes to the stairwell opens, and then a flood of Mindy's and Cindy's is unleashed into the stairwell.
Yeah! Okay, following. Wait! Everyone, rescue Belle!
Okay! The door slams. They're gone.
Oh god. Freaking midget army.
There's like this horde sound of them, that many feet going down the steps.
Unfortunately, parts of the ships.
Oh yeah, there's that many bodies slamming into each other. Like, not an elevator.
A cacophony of bodies tumbling in the same direction.
They're hitting each step on the bottom.
I like to imagine because the ship
like the Winchester house.
The ship's still separating and reattaching. Every so often, one of the
Cindy
kids
and
falls
Mindy,
out through it.
The long, ominous drop down the shaft is still there.
Well, I mean, at the moment there's no gravity, so I suppose it's not that ominous a drop.
Yeah, but it's darkness.
Oh,
super dark.
Okay. Can you? I can't. My fire seems to not quite be as fiery.
Okay.
Oh my god! Light me in.
It's gonna hold out her, little tiny flame hand.
Okay, you've got light. Going down the vent.
Wait, which way's Belle? Where do you think she is? She was in the auditorium, right?
She was. Do we still have a map?
You do.
How do we get to the auditorium?
You need to go.
Direction that the back came from.
You need to go up.
All right. Then I guess we go this way.
Yeah. Okay. Badass team, go.
Get. I got wings. How come I didn't get fired? Do I get to? Maybe I have to do a different hand symbol.
Well, yeah. Maybe you don't get fire. I mean, some of the others look like they were doing different things.
Do I get water?
Oh my god.
No, that's not it. I'm not gonna try to vomit water.
You're not gonna be a Vaporeon. Water. All right. You guys start going up the vent then instead of down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Hector, you've gotten to the ship. Everything seems clear down here. It's like it was purposely cleared. There is a lot of stuff actually already packed up on the ship.
The hell? Is it familiar stuff?
Yeah, there's actually stuff you're pretty sure of some other people's that you know stuff.
Grab my toggle. Flip to our comm channel and go, where the hell are everybody? Your stuff's here.
Hector!
Oh, hey, you left. Hector, you can come back. We have an army now.
Altoiden's like, oh good, you're not dead.
We're magical! Hector, we're magical!
Like actually certifiably confirmed. Well, I mean, we're wingy. Some of us
can make
magical.
fire!
I'm going to guess this involves the vent twisting and then untwisting.
Yeah, that stuff kind of happened when we became magical, but
That was the thing. These things occur when magic is involved. It's a widely believed fact.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're trying to find out
the Wizard of
Belle is.
Australia.
Australia is a place of death.
Has anybody seen Belle?
Not since I went in the tunnel, or well, the vent.
We're trying to find her before we leave. Is the ship ready?
Seems like it. Is there
Are
any
there
other
other
ships possessed? Check that, by the way.
Oh, was it a trap? Because that was kind of
No.
we didn't know.
What are you asking, Lehi?
Was there other ships? Since they asked me.
There are other ships.
Is there enough to move the army of temporal?
Do you want to do some
whatever?
searching and check them all out?
I'm grabbing my gear first, putting the armor on.
Okay, so you're taking a couple minutes to yourself.
I'm making sure that if said vehicle has something angry inside, I am not taking a bullet to the head and dying.
There is not anything angry in it right now.
Well, I meant in the other ships before I search, because I don't want to. So, and then I will roll.
Squirtle.
Nope. Not very good there.
You
4 and a 6.
You find a bunch of 2-seaters. They're not fueled up or anything like that.
I'm missing this giant ship in the background.
Giant ship in the background.
Player knows it, but
It's self-driving. It's great. Seats
there's
40,
a bunch of
40,000.
unfueled 2-seaters.
Well, that doesn't help.
Is
We're
there
mad
enough?
about pilots.
Is there like 25 2-seaters?
No, but there's like 10 of them, maybe.
There's like 10 of them.
Oh,
So we
well,
have to
we
take the
can't
ship and
squish
stop the
anymore
reactor.
because our wings are majestic.
If your wings are
maybe-
majestic, don't you just need oxygen?
Maybe
Maybe
Ty can
fly
stop
it.
the reactor.
Are you doing that over comms or?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty stupid, given we started it purposely in the first place.
What are you talking about? That was entirely a mistake of another engineer. And I will roll something in a minute.
Lie!
Yep.
Lying is being done.
I will say, you've just had someone before you say the opposite, so can I have some kind of bonus to go against this lie?
Don't
Well,
worry,
here's the
you don't need
thing.
it.
Which one of
Yeah,
them would you
I don't
believe is
trust either
lying?
of them any more than the others. So.
I don't know if you can trust either of them right now.
Yeah, one of them would have a reason to lie about what they're saying, and the other doesn't.
Yeah, but see, one of them could be blaming him, so it doesn't blame the other. So who knows?
Can I just blame the
Or
No, the other one
or
said
he could
we.
just not
Yeah.
know what actually happened.
Yeah.
I am figuring both are lying, so I have no idea what actually happened.
All right. Well,
I was even
Ty
rolling.
didn't lie very well, but you didn't detect very well. But you can suspect he's lying. You're not really sure because you haven't heard him speak up enough. So
Okay, so is this like ships going to explode kind of reactor thing, or what?
Pretty much, yeah.
Very
stop
much
it.
so. Nope.
Probably
There's
not.
no stopping it now.
I'm pretty sure it's a one-way trip.
She's
Well,
going to
then
look
we
at.
have to get her and we have to get the girls off.
that's what they said.
Yeah, like see if you can find any kind of ships, 50 people.
You're not gonna
Or
find
any
kind
two
of
ships
ship-
with 30?
Well, then
You're not
fuck
gonna
you
find any
guys, and
ships
she's
who
going to
listen
shut off
to-
her comms.
Well, what do we do now?
We try and fix it ourselves.
I don't really know what fix. I mean, I don't actually know how to fix a ship that's blowing up.
I'm not going to leave all of our sisters to die.
Maybe there's escape pods?
Maybe.
Not speaking into the comms, you idiot.
Alright.
That's okay, we can't hear you over the comms anyway.
The emergency klaxons continue on the ship, and again, a video comes up of the big bear.
The bear.
I understand we've had a lot of people disagreeing with this power swap over, but it is for the best.
Because I'm in power and I like that.
It is unfortunate that we have had to resort to violence, and there will be loss of some of our cargo, but I assure everyone we will be making it out of this. Very rich men.
I guess the other question is this happening with all the klaxons? And
Yeah, the
klaxons
klaxons are still going on, and he says, since the reactor seems to be unreclaimable at this time, emergency procedures will be enacted. All officers and fellow men of combat get to your assigned evacuations.
Oh, there we go. There's evacuation stations.
Cargo will be locked down. You have 5 minutes.
So we get Bill, and then we get everybody, and we get to these evacuation stations, and everyone lives. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Down in the cargo bay, Hector, Kai, and Alton can arrive around now if they so choose. And there starts to be a steady stream of people showing up and panically going over those various ships.
Okay, the communicator I was given earlier. Bill, how does it work?
There's a kind of a click on the side for pushy and talky.
Hit button, try
So it's audio based.
Yeah, it's audio.
I'm going to click it and go, hey, dude, right there.
There is no response.
Oh, she's lost cause.
That did my duty.
Oh, she's dead.
Hector, do you have the ship secured?
Yeah, I'm sitting in it right now. Get over here. We got 5.
They're in the cargo bay with you.
I'm on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just making sure.
I'm getting on, grabbing my weapons, and actually hanging by the door of the ship to make sure that anybody who isn't us doesn't get on.
Mm-hmm. They all seem to be kind of beelining to different ships, and you can see them panically fueling them up, and then getting out into space as quickly as possible. A couple of people actually run over and get into what appear to be almost life pods and just slam the button and get ejected out into space.
They're promptly shot down by the RPF. Karma!
The guns might still be going at this point.
Yeah.
So some of them might be.
Yep. By the way, the guns are still going. Hopefully nobody goes out that side. Hopefully nobody
People probably did.
Some people probably did.
Oh, look at all those life pods going. No, they're actually missiles. I was mistaken.
Ha
A whole bunch of other life
Revenge.
pods, dear.
I hope no one sent out an SOS. This could go
I
badly.
said an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. Alright, well, you guys are all gonna get in the ship now?
I'm gonna try the comms.
What?
Cindy and Mindy, we got 5. Get over here. I don't know if they're actually muted
Mine
or
is
not.
still
so-
turned on.
Yeah, yours is still turned on.
Yeah. We're trying to find our person. Is there anybody else there with you? Have any of the other people shown up?
Yeah, the rest of, the pirates. The ones, who are trying to contain you all.
Well, how long do we have before this reactor blows up?
4 minutes.
Can we eject it?
Go for a tie, because I have no clue.
I was going to come in and say, at this point, the option is get in pod and live, or stay on ship and die. There's no third.
Well, I'm glad we consulted before this big massacre happened. Hang on, I'll talk to you in 5 minutes. She'll close it off and be like, Mindy, I don't really know if we've got a whole lot of time left.
Alright, you guys are heading upward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were trying to see.
As you guys start heading upward, suddenly the vents below you close and seal. There is a strange rumbling sound as metal starts to give way from metal.
Stop?
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I think the vent's breaking.
There's a scraping sound, and the lights go out for a brief moment. But you guys are in the vents anyway. But you can see the lights up. You can see the lights that would be streaming in from different parts of the vents going up turn off. By the way, this doesn't happen for anybody else. There is a kind of a weird lurching for everybody else, and then the lights come back on, but they're kind of a weird glowing red for them.
Is that like emergency lighting?
It is kind of like emergency lighting.
But I've seen this movie too.
It's okay, we'll be fine. We're the heroes, we're gonna save Bill, we're gonna save everyone, and it'll work out.
That's not how it worked in that movie. Go, just keep going, keep going.
Yep, yeah, okay, forward.
Alright, what was that, Ty?
I'm going to see if I can identify what the lurching and everything was.
Alright, so Sam doesn't actually know if this exists, but she's decided it exists in her idea of the world because Sam's that way, and she's been thinking that this is something that she really wanted the ship to have anyway. You know how, like, the top of the Enterprise,
saucer separation!
It can break off. No, not the saucer, but like the captain area turns into a tiny little ship. That's just what happened. Yacht. Yes, the captain's yacht has just disengaged. You guys are in the upper part of the ship.
Everything north of the frickin' Galaxy class has, and yet you never see.
God, we're on the captain's yacht.
Yeah, you're on the captain's yacht.
Well, we don't know that yet, but
yeah.
We're on the captain's yacht.
Yeah, but Ty knows that is the sound of part of the ship just disengaged, and that side doesn't have
that part of the ship can run 50 people.
I think your problem at this point is the bit that detached might not have the rest of them in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
They're all in the bit that's currently floating with the reactor.
Yep.
Well, I can hope, because, yeah.
You're a little stuck.
Sad game, yay.
Can we tell? Can we do we have like a portal to look through?
You guys are in the vents. So you can get out of the vents?
We saw lights flickering. Can we
but that's from like up the vents, like like into the rooms. Are you gonna go
but how close to the floor above us are we now?
I think you're pretty close. You're probably like you can probably float up to it pretty quickly. You want to do that, and you can try and peer through the vents out into the room that is.
Yeah.
All right. You peer out, and you seem to be at the floor that would have been Bell's quarters, and outside the windows from there, you can see the rest of the pirate ship, but it's missing a big piece of it.
It broke.
Oh no, the ship's breaking apart.
Well,
I didn't know reactor overloads did that.
I don't either. We seem to still have air. Unless we don't need it more.
The plan doesn't change though, right? I mean...
I don't think so. Although,
there are some armed guards that go walking past the vent that is, got the little cover on it. And they are shoving a very beaten-looking Bell.
Oh, well, that was...
Her horn actually looks like it has been purposefully damaged. She has a black eye.
Mindy's grip tightened severely on her baton.
And the 4 guards walk her into her room. There is the sound of things breaking and stuff being torn off the walls and stuff like that. They just start hucking things into the hallway.
Okay, I want to kick the Fent out.
Are you gonna do this quietly?
No.
Okay.
Do we have gravity?
No.
Or do we not?
You do not have gravity.
Their walking down the hall was not a walk?
It was a walk.
Maglock.
It was a walk.
They got their boots. Okay.
They got their boots.
Gonna steal their boots, I guess. Yeah, this is not quiet. This is, back. Wings uncomfortably against the side of the Fent and kick.
Alright.
Okay, I guess we're doing it this way then.
Alright, well, we will be pausing game there this week.
Okay,
because we would be going into a combat.
True.
So we will be pausing it there. The ship is one half of it spinning out of control into space. Its reactor moments away from blowing up, and the captain's yacht section is currently trying to make a sweet getaway.
I wonder if it has warp drive.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? We're leaving this solar system. Alright, everybody gets 10 XP. And because I didn't bring it up earlier for the lovely job of giving everybody the rundown of what happened last time, we are giving 1 XP to the lovely person who gave me the rundown, which I believe was Ale. And we are giving 2 XP to everybody else as a bonus. Yay. So everybody's getting 12 XP and Ali's getting 13. So.
Okay. Julio.
Yeah, how's the expertise?
I'm tempted to buy some XP. Oh, do we get windfall?
You get actual money at this point.
Oh, okay.
But you can count your windfall money as money at this point if you want to. Mm-hmm. Let's do. Let's see, I did 70 previously, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let's do 105 this time.
105. Okay.
5. I'll take the 5 because I had that 5 amount to mine.
105.
105. Okay. Gonna do it.
Should I skip off on that 70 or whatever it was from last week?
You should have it. I don't want to. The only thing that is ever going to be different is the XP people get from either favors or from doing the enact thing. That's the only thing that should offset you guys at all.
Yeah.
The opening thing. Everything else, I don't care if you miss a game. You get the XP. You get the money because I'd rather you guys stay equal. Because that was my pet peeve in D&D.
Yeah, and invariably one of us goes, shit, what were we at?
Yeah, invariably it will happen, and you guys might as well just go, okay, we can equalize it, and it doesn't really hurt anything. It's nice if you get the little bit extra, but, It's
not a game changer.
It's not going to make a massive difference in the long run.
Also, Toby, if you're going to have your character ready, I will be ready for you next week.
Okay.
Please have something...
Are you coming back in, Dopes?
Yep.
Awesome.
Assuming shit doesn't go to pot at work, everything's calmed down enough.
Well, hopefully you understand the situation, and you can, accept that these are the options I have to bring you in.
I have no idea what's going on. I just popped in.
You're going to be a pirate that's about to die. Good luck in surviving the first 10 minutes of the session.
I have.
It's not like someone's going to throw a grenade into a crowd of people dancing. Yep. Oh, I'm not the creator.
Sev. I'm reading Pop Shot cert. Since I'm a normal bat and not a gargoyle, do I still get the ability to shoot well in the air if I have that cert? Or is that only... okay.
That little thing kind of got taken out of in terms of their limitations.
I was just curious because I was figuring without the cert I definitely couldn't do it.
I'm kind of sad that I don't get to do a Halloween game this year.
You need to have this
Halloween game.
Yeah,
okay.
You can do it.
Well, you could.
Monday Halloween game?
I won't be able to be.
Nobody could actually play it though.
I'll do it.
I know. It's like it's like play. All right.
I'm only going to Manitou Watch the next day. I don't go shit if I'm hammered.
I'm going to.
You're going to Manitou
the morning show the next day, so that's not going to. No,
I'm turning off the stream now. Goodbye, streamers.
That's amazing to me because I actually know Manitou.